Okay, figured it out. For whatever stupid reason, hang on, let me
Rumians. I'm Druzhnik. Thank you for being here. And I'm joined by Hadrian.
Hello, Legion and Rumians. Everybody, generally available.
Hi, Legion.
Bit of a rough start with the stream. Not one, but two technical difficulties, but now resolved. So
yes,
we were hoping to have like 10 more minutes of gameplay, and now because we didn't have those 10 minutes, everything's going to be ruined. But
everything's going to go to hell, yeah.
Yeah, we might as well just stop now. No, what are we doing? What's going on? What game did you set up while I was fumbling with my OBS?
Yes, so I set up a Stellaris multiplayer game. Stellaris Federations, of course. And let me just show what we've got here. We've got a large galaxy size with 800 stars. It's elliptical. Do we want elliptical? I know you like spiral.
I mean, I like Spiral just for the realism, but I'm good with mixing it up in whatever way possible, because we're already doing multiplayer, and I literally have never played Stellaris multiplayer before, so, yeah, there's that. So if you want to make it elliptical too, we can just keep making things interesting.
Let's do elliptical then. Okay, so we've got randomized AI empires, advanced starts, and fallen empires. All the other things are left on vanilla settings.
Perfect.
So that's what we've got.
All right. I think I'm ready to jump in, especially since we've been sitting on the on the stream as loading screen for like 10 minutes longer than planned.
I think you still got a ready button to push, though.
I'm such a noob.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So for those of you who are watching on my channel who are not aware, and Drew's going to take her turn in a second and introduce me to her viewers, Druzhnik has actually been a viewer, and you've maybe seen her in the comment section if you have been on the channel for a long time. For what's it been now, Drew? Like 3 years at least, like 2.5, 3 years. I feel like you've been around.
4, if that's possible.
I know there was a quiet period for a while where there might not have been as much interaction. I remember you mentioning that a while back. So yeah, she's been around longer than I've necessarily even been aware, which is true of a lot of longtime viewers. But she's got her own channel now and has been doing Stellaris content for well over a year. Are you coming up on the 2-year mark yet? Are you past it? I lose track of time.
Just passed it not long ago. Yeah.
Congratulations. That's fantastic. So
Thank you.
This was completely spontaneous, folks. We are just jumping in to play a little multiplayer because we're all going a little stir crazy and needing some distraction, and it sounded like fun. And she literally messaged me yesterday. It was like, do you want to stream tomorrow? And haven't streamed Stellaris multiplayer, haven't streamed on YouTube in years, and I was like, sure, why not?
Yeah.
So that's my side of it. If you want to take a turn and introduce me to your folks.
Yeah, so of the both of us, I'm the more advanced streamer here, which is very strange to say. I just dusted off my webcam because I got comments that it was dusty. So anyway, Hadrian, yes. So Hadrian is one of my favorite YouTubers ever. And you know that already, but also one of the people who inspired me to start the YouTube channel. So I figured, you know what? It's about time we co-stream together. So
agreed.
That's what happened. Hadrian is... I think I learned Stellaris from you. That's how I learned to play this game. So
that makes me incredibly nervous, Drew.
Well, it's because you explain whatever you do very well and your line of thinking.
Thank you.
So that was very helpful, and I started watching Hadrian with Master of Orion, I think. So that was a really long time ago.
I've actually got a random commenter going through Master of Orion series right now. I think it's just one person. But if you're watching, I see you. I see your comments, and they're like leaving comments on the series as though the series is still going. I'm like, you realize these videos are like 3 years old at this point, right? But
still, I mean, you know, comments are nice.
Oh yeah,
right?
Comments are amazing. It's just been a while. It's been a while since I've even booted up Master of Orion, let alone played a series in it. But yeah, space sci-fi. It's my jam.
I do think that Stellaris is better. I like Stellaris better.
Yeah, Stellaris, definitely. I think I've mentioned many times on my Stellaris series. Did you ever play Sins of a Solar Empire?
Nope, but I do have it.
Yes. Fantastic strategy game, and Stellaris has in place all of the things that I used to have to use my imagination for playing Sins. So that's one of the reasons I love this particular experience.
Yes. Well, now that you're talking about it, let's go over our empires, maybe?
Sure. You start?
So I'm starting with the Rumian hierarchy because we are called Romans and Rumians, and I'm the Rumian here.
That's not adorable at all.
It's not adorable at all. My ethics are authoritarian, xenophobe, and militarist, because we are very, very xenophobic cats. And the civics that I chose, I did update these. I chose efficient bureaucracy to up my administrative cap, and warrior culture, which I kind of like for militarist empires.
Awesome.
And then for the origin, I chose remnants. So we start with a relic world as our home world, and we can reclaim our lost glory, whatever that may mean.
Have you played as that origin yet? I haven't. I'm just curious if you... Yeah. All right, that'll be fun. So I'm playing as the Roman Star Empire, which I've done a couple of series on in the past. This is very much the version that I used in Roma Galactica 2 and 2.5, which we are authoritarian, we are militarist, and we are materialist, all three. And then we are police state and also efficient bureaucracy for the admin cap boost. So the police state now provides, just in case those of you watching might need an update on the civics, because they change these like every couple of patches. That gives an additional unity from enforcer jobs, and then +5 to stability across
That's nice.
Planets. Yes. Or I assume that means it's across planet. It just says stability +5. So I assume that's universal across the board for all colonies.
Yeah.
And then
I think so, yes.
vanilla humans, like I always do when I'm playing as a custom human race, I use what Stellaris kind of does for the humans. So we are adaptive, we are nomadic, but we're also wasteful. So I'll have to get rid of that negative. What am I thinking? Genetic trait. That's the word.
Yes.
Negative trait at some point. And we are also prosperous unification, which is interesting because some of you who are familiar with the Origins system might, and who have watched Roma Galactica in the past, I know you have, Drew, like you might be thinking, well, why not do the one where you start as a tomb world? And the reason that I don't do that is I don't know whether or not if you combine that start with a start in the Sol system, if when you cure the tomb world and terraform it, if it looks like Earth. And that would bother me. That would bother me a lot if Earth didn't look like Earth. So
I know that would bother you.
So yeah, it would a lot. I would quit the series right away. I would delete my channel. But anyway, so that is the Roman Star Empire, and since we're playing independently of one another in terms of like I'm a complete multiplayer noob, so like I might ask some really silly questions. So we don't necessarily have any position relative to one another, do we? Like you could be across the galaxy from me.
I was just checking. So I'm totally in the galactic south at 6 o'clock.
Oh, that's good news. I am in the galactic southwest.
No,
so
seriously?
I'm not quite southwest because I'm closer to south, but I am one of your nearby neighbors, hopefully.
Well, good.
Fantastic.
So we know that now.
Yeah, that worked out. Okay. Well, I'm going to start giving some orders.
I can unpause it. Oh, you wanna give orders before you unpause?
No, that's fine. I mean, as long as we're staying on speed 1. Is pausing kind of a group endeavor in multiplayer?
Yeah, I thought it wasn't. I thought the host, everybody could pause, but only the one who paused can unpause. But I just pressed the button and nothing happened. Okay, there we go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it might be controlled by whoever. It might be controlled by whoever did the pause. We'll figure it out, I'm sure.
I think it is.
Yeah, if we just keep it on speed 1, I should be fine. Longtime Stellaris viewers of mine are laughing at me right now because they know how often I pause. You're probably laughing at me. You're snickering under your breath as we speak. But let's see.
I actually am not. My viewers can confirm. Now I am.
I don't. Yeah, there you go. I was about to say, I don't believe you at all.
Who made it happen? Okay.
All right, so I'm starting out with just some mostly research bonuses, and I have monthly Unity +2 coming in. Of course, they're going to take frickin' forever until we do some stuff to speed up research, but...
Yes. Oh, research. Whoa, who's the noob now? Okay, research speed. Jeez.
Nice.
Unity. Hey,
I have an 18-slot Continental World in Alpha Centauri right next door to Sol, and it looks like it's in a nebula too, so that's a start that I will take.
And I'm getting a dual world system right next door with a Savannah World 13 and Arid World 22 slots.
Way to one-up me, Drew. Thanks. 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 I was feeling good about myself, and then I wasn't. So
it should never last long.
Yep.
Gets to your head. It's not good.
Callisto says, I've never played Stellaris, so you're safe from laughter from me for now. Well, for now, that is. Yeah. You're all welcome to laugh at me. This is going to be so silly, because as much as I played Stellaris, I mentioned this, I believe, in the opening. I've never played multiplayer, period. I've never played with anyone I know. Like, it's a completely fresh experience for me. So I'm kind of excited because I've wanted to, just have never found the occasion.
So that invitation extends to my viewers as well.
To laugh at me?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's invited.
Yep.
To laugh at me.
Of course.
I feel so comfortable and loved and well regarded right now. I definitely don't feel like I'm the butt of any jokes. I don't feel like a jester.
Nope.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Bit of self-confidence, good. Okay. Luke is already laughing. Hi, Luke. By the way, I didn't get to say hi to you because you came in during the intros, but hi. I'm glad you're here.
Speaking of greetings, there's actually a lot of people that I want to say hi to. But Robert, I see you, buddy. He just said, nice to sit and watch two of my favorite YouTubers playing together. So I don't know if he posted that to both of our chats so we could see it. But in case he didn't, Robert just sent that to both of us. Love you too, Callisto.
How long is this going to take? Okay, that one speed? Are you serious? We have to stick to speed 1?
We can do speed 2. It's fine. Is it taking a while?
So slow at speed 1.
Yeah, it actually does seem kind of slow.
Construction complete.
Got Hadrian going on my phone, says Sir Bob. That's nice. I like that people are watching both streams. That's good.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you guys haven't thought about that, even if you're not really a Stellaris viewer, because I might be having some Long Dark people coming in and watching this. I know for a fact Callisto is in that crowd, but you might also watch Stellaris. But there's a few people that normally watch my Long Dark content doing this right now. It can be really useful, like if you want to have my stream up, wherever you're watching it. But if you have a second screen, whether it's another monitor, if you have another machine, a phone is a great example. Just like pull up Druzhnik's stream on her channel because you can see what's going on her screen and just how close we are together. Hey, Manchurius, good to see you. Robert says he's skipping back and forth between the chats.
Yeah, same here. I think he's going to be saying the same things in every chat.
Such a gentleman. Such a gentleman.
Very much so. Okay, I am building my first starbase. How about you?
I'm surveying Alpha Centauri, and I'm building my first mining stations. So it's going to be a second before I build first starbase. Because Alpha Centauri is a massive system, so it's taken me... It was the first system that I jumped into. There's at least 10 bodies. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 by quick count. Maybe 17. So it's taking a while for this science ship to scout. I am going to go ahead and build a second science ship so that we can do things a little bit faster.
Interesting, though, because I never start building the mining stations in my home system.
Really?
Yeah, I always start expanding first towards a planet that I can colonize, and then I go back and build the mining stations.
Yeah, I have always been in the habit with Stellaris, whether or not it's a good habit remains to be discussed, but I've always been in the habit with Stellaris of just building the stations in the initial system as quickly as I can, and then kind of prioritizing energy beyond that. Like, as I expand, I look for energy. First tradition. Yes. What are you going for tradition-wise first? Do you know?
Really? First tradition? I haven't thought about it yet.
I'm going to go with expansion. That's my, go-to, almost always.
Yeah, I think I might go expansion as well.
Sounds good. Right,
I was considering discovery, but...
The discovery of alien life. The RSS Posidonius has made a startling find in Alpha Centauri 3. Lovely. So finish surveying that planet.
Construction complete.
Okay, I've got my second science ship now, so I can... See, this is hilarious, because I always talk in my series, Long Dark and Stellaris alike, about how I've got the whole commentary and gameplay thing going, so I'm more prone to distraction. And now it's like commentary, gameplay, and conversation.
Yep, it's hard.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Okay, Silent Fox is also watching both streams at the same time. Menturius is saying that you're very close to me.
Nice.
So that's interesting.
That's fantastic.
And Sifcat is watching me on the television and switching to you. Good!
Fantastic.
Switching to Hadrian on mobile.
Glad you guys are enjoying.
Yeah.
We're off to a great start. Glad you guys are here. A lot of our regulars, too, which always makes me happy. Regulars and newcomers
Recon
alike,
pass
but
completed.
recognizable names is always fun.
Here.
All right, I finally.
So how
have
big is your Empire capital? Because mine is 22 slots.
16. Yeah.
16?
Yeah, Earth is a smaller planet. It's. I think Earth defaults to 16 always. It might vary a little bit, but it's generally smaller.
That just goes to show I never ever play as humans. Never ever.
Yeah, I don't play as humans a lot, but you know, my last couple of series on the channel have been human series, with the exception of Legacy. Yeah, Legacy was an Ornathi run.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Thank you.
I like that
I need to get back to that one. I haven't loaded up the save since Federations launched, so I don't know if Federations is going to break that save or not. But I did mention when I brought the channel back that I would like to do that. All right, I need to make a decision here with, let's see, Alloy Foundries probably. Yeah.
Yes, press the like buttons. It turns blue. Blue is better than gray.
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay, good. I found another continental world in Sirius. I'm doing my thing as I've described. So seriously, I did. It's pretty freaking fantastic. But how many slots is it to? Hang on. 18 slot continental worlds. So I've got 2 18 slot continental worlds within a jump or two of. Actually, this is 3 jumps away from Sol. But I'm doing my thing where I move my science ships around prior to giving survey orders, so that I can survey the systems with habitable planets first when I see them. But because I'm distracted, I'm slightly struggling to keep up. Thankfully, I don't think I've missed any planets yet. But hey, Master Scion, hope everything's well with you too, buddy.
You got a planet named after you. Luke says
Anomaly
you should check
found.
in your Stellaris series if your human puppet also has a 16-tile Earth. Yeah, I should check that. That's a good point.
Yeah, I think it's pretty universal.
I have so many archaeological sites, it's ridiculous. Oh, actually, I can build another science ship. Haha.
Construction complete.
Start digging.
I see you, Mads. Don't you play games with your dislikes? I see you.
Dislikes, eh?
Is that you, Mads? Is that the one dislike on all my videos? Is that you? Really? Okay. Found you out, buddy.
For YouTube, it doesn't matter though if you have likes or dislikes.
Oh no,
They
it's actually
still are interactions.
Yeah, that's what's hilarious about it. Dislikes to me, because they actually count as, interactions, as you said, and boosters to the video's SEO. So I just sold a little bit of food because I can afford to. That way I can buy some more minerals and do a little bit more sooner here on Earth. Do I need to build a district? Probably not. All right, I am actually ready to build a starbase in Alpha Centauri, finally. And I'm also done building in Sol.
I don't think I've ever built a colony ship in the third year of the game before. Ever.
Oh wow! So you're moving pretty quickly then.
Yeah.
So your first starbase system also had those dual planets, and you already have a starbase in it.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Congrats.
It was a good gamble.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, Mads, I'm completely kidding. Love you, buddy.
Aww.
There is one person who dislikes all my videos, but I don't think it's you.
I have noticed that, yeah.
I will find them. It's probably not one person. It feels like it is because of just the way that the brain translates those things. But new colonies start with one pop.
It's always the standard dislike.
Recon pass completed.
It's the same person.
Right,
that double world is going to be such a help, says Robert. Yeah, I could have called it Scrathapole, Luke, but I kind of liked... I can change it.
All right, so Alpha Centauri 3 has asteroid impact, so I'll have additional minerals from jobs, but lower habitability. So it'll be good as a mining world, which is funny because in my current playthrough, Final Federation 2, Alpha Centauri is, I believe, also a mining world, if I'm not mistaken.
It'll take a while for the next pop.
Okay.
You need to rush colonies in the multiplayer.
System reconnaissance completed.
Menti. It does make sense, yes, to rush colonies when playing multiplayer. If you don't trust the other person you're playing.
Yeah, it does and it doesn't, because it's like we're doing a cooperative playthrough. We're not planning on kicking each other's butts, because it, generally speaking, is when you do that on stream for these kinds of games. I remember talking about this with Mal years ago. Like, what do you talk about? Like,
oh, right.
Like, what are you going to say? Because you'd be constantly giving away
What you're doing.
Yeah, which is no fun. So it makes much more sense to play cooperatively.
I haven't thought about that yet. Hi, Lord M. Thank you for coming in. Welcome.
All right.
Yes, that does make sense. So if you're, I mean, unless you're doing a multiplayer with multiple people and it's like a free-for-all, then maybe that's different.
Yeah. I'm so all over the place. I'm getting my groove, but I'm enjoying interacting with chat and talking to you more than I'm enjoying making sensible gameplay decisions. So I'm not sure how good of an ally I'm going to be in this first multiplayer game ever, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be cooperative after all.
Yeah, yes. Maybe you should backstab me later. That's my personal suggestion to you.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I actually
it's worth considering.
am a huge fan of cooperative games. I'm really, really bad at losing. I'm a really bad loser.
Anomaly found.
And so since I was a child, I've liked cooperative games because then you either all win or you all lose. So
yep.
Then I don't have any reason to be angry with anybody.
Speaking of being angry, you want to hear something funny? And those of you in the chat who are watching Final Federation 2, this is a small spoiler, but the episode is literally 20 minutes away, so you're probably going to be okay. You know how the episode title yesterday was 2 Wars? Did you see that? Well, today's episode is 3 Wars. Another Federation just randomly decided to wreck me in the episode I recorded for today. So, it was hilarious too, because in the commentary for the episode, all right, got Sonified Science. Nice. Got a Society and Physics Research boost. In the commentary for the episode, I talked early on when I had the 2 war situation going about how it's good to kind of be nimble and try not to get too frustrated when you seem to be in a losing situation, because it can make for more interesting stories, whether you're playing by yourself or for an audience. And then another Federation declared war on me, and I'm like, are you frickin' serious? Rage quit.
Oh, yeah. You did actually? Or
no, I didn't. I did not actually rage quit, but
anomaly found.
Actually, it didn't go that badly. It was very frustrating in the moment, and you'll hear it in my voice. I'm like, "Are you serious?"
System reconnaissance completed.
But I think it'll be okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and build a second civilian industries on Earth, because I know. Pretty typical. I don't know if this has been your experience, but in the current version of Stellaris, the secondary resource that tends to go into the red first is consumer goods, unless you buffer it.
Oh, yes. Straight away. I actually did. I was almost hovering over building civilian industries, but then I chose commercial zones. But yeah. We have got star pattern. Ooh, pulsating stars. Yes, let's do that.
Science
and I have a slightly salty
success.
comment from Robert saying, cooperative games, yes, I remember last, when all of you guys ganged up on me in the multiplayer Civ last year. I have no memory of that ever occurring.
I don't believe her, Robert. Do you believe her? I don't believe her.
Sorry, Robert. But you were too good. You were very strong. You had to be stopped. So.
All right, let's see. What are we going to call Alpha Centauri Prime?
I have Sir Bob saying, oh, Hadrian, damn it.
Why damn it? What did I do?
I think it's because of your story.
Anomaly found.
Oh, yeah. The other one. It'll be fine. Like, I don't think it's necessarily going to end the playthrough, and I think it's going to make things interesting. Ooh, I kind of like Ithaca. It's a Greek name, not a Roman name. But I like Ithaca for the first colony. Let's do it. I'm not going to put as much thought and narrative intensity into colony names with multiplayer. Too much of a distraction.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Yeah. Engineering research from researchers has done. Nice.
Construction complete.
No, my research is really slow.
Starting to blob out. starting, kind of, sort of.
Armor damage, yes. The right things. I'm just making some ship designs.
Oh, nice. I already got the Habitable World Survey Initiative. That's pretty good for less than 10 years in.
That's nice.
I'm going to go ahead and say, unfortunately, I've already surveyed 2 habitable worlds, but still, I'll take it.
We have found a polygonal? I never know how to pronounce that.
Right.
Polygonal?
Polygonal.
Anomaly found.
That it just always makes me think of Pokemon, but we found an object.
Ah.
Wormhole metrics, fascinating insights, and we got some research buffered for that. Good.
I'm going to map the stars. I don't normally jump on map the stars early in the game, but I've got a good amount of influence right now, and I kind of want to use it. Let's see.
Ooh, our archaeologists had a fire in their camp. Send them some food provisions because their food was burned. Ooh, we don't have much left though.
Oh yeah, that event. That one can be frustrating.
Live off the land. Good luck.
All right, I've initiated all 3 of my initial campaigns. It took me a lot of energy to do it, but it's worth it. All right, I'm going to boost my pop growth speed once more. I've got a colony ship on the way to my first colony.
Recon pass completed.
Strange door. Open it.
Yes, Tyler, this is in fact a stream. It's happening. It's not one of those things where it's a premiere and we're watching it together, and it's not the confusion that I always do with newcomers to the channel. I always have someone asking when I refer, and you know about this, Drew, when I refer to the live audience versus the backlog audience. Every now and then, like maybe once every couple of months, I'll get someone very innocently asking. It's understandable. Like, where do you play live? Like, I want to watch live. And I'm like, no. I mean, people watching as the episodes go up day to day, waiting for them.
Science
like you wait for episodes
success.
of your next show versus people who are watching playlists that are already completed. And so we are actually live. It's a stream. It's happening. It was Drew's idea.
Complete.
I blame her.
So now, finally, when you say, if you're watching this live...
Yep.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm not lying horribly.
Let's increase pop growth speed. We need to grow as quickly as we possibly can.
I'm going to go ahead and unlock faster survey speed. Strength from small places. Okay, cool. I got the enhanced solar power modifier, so I have the energy credits boost to my economy. 5%, but still, I'll take it. Yeah, I did not give efficient exploration orders at all to my science ships. They're making their way around.
Really? Oof. Yeah, I'm missing one little system here. That's dumb. Limbo. We have a signal originating from an antenna-like structure.
Construction
it's a special
complete.
Project, of course. How about you do that first?
Venturius wants me to zoom out the map. I'm just going to show the map for a second. If you want to do,
know how close we
yeah,
are.
if you want to do the same, people can compare
Sure.
where we are really quickly for about 3 or 4 more seconds. But yeah, that's where we are, and we should hopefully be running into each other fairly soon.
Our
We know that
pioneers
we're
have made
close.
planetfall. System reconnaissance completed.
We found a tomb for hopeful immortals. Should we download their neural patterns, or let dead aliens lie? We're
depends.
xenophobes.
Are we going to run into any fallen empires later that might want those?
True.
That is the question.
But we don't care about them because I'm a xenophobe. So nope, let dead aliens lie.
Well, aren't you a good role player? Sorry, forget I said anything. Ignore me. I'm going to go back to playing. There's going to be lots of snarky comments. Drew and I haven't talked in a while, guys, so just be prepared.
Yep.
Once I get fully comfortable with the mental balancing of all the things I'm trying to do, the snark will come out. Sorry,
I
Henry.
like to pull Hadrian's tail, so it happens a lot.
A little bit. But it's okay. I'm used to it. No, Henry says he's still in shock by the 3 war spoiler. Yeah, it's pretty close. So sorry if that's frustrating to anyone. But it's I figured it's 25 minutes away, and it was a worthwhile point where we were talking about gameplay frustration and borderline rage quits. Definitely was one of those. Let's see. One thing I haven't done. Have you messed with ship designs yet?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Lord M says the volume on here is very, very low. What do you mean exactly, Lord M? Do you mean the game's volume? Because I purposefully put that on low volume. So if it's anything other than the game, let me know.
Yeah. And for that matter, I'm not using auto ducking like I do when I normally
System
record, so
reconnaissance
there
completed.
won't be anything getting quieter when I talk, but you guys on my side can also let me know how the game volume is, and I can tweak it as needed. Hey, DJ Slide, how you doing? Okay, let's tweak my ships really quickly. All right.
Oh, I need a second construction ship. Hadrian is a short distance to your left.
Mad says it's fine with multiple E's. Okay, we're
Recon
happy.
pass completed.
Hey, one Bavarian! Thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Should I reinforce my fleet? Yeah, let's start building a fleet.
Yeah, I'm building my missile designs now.
Anomaly
I totally
found.
slacked on that. Let's see.
Thanks, Bob, for the sound feedback. And Safecat.
Yeah,
The
I'm
delay
getting...
on my stream is huge.
Construction complete.
Wait, you have a big delay right now?
Yeah, I think it's like 30 to 40 seconds or something.
Wow.
Whatever. YouTube.
I'm so sorry, Callisto, for spoiling the one series you don't actually watch. How could I? That's reprehensible. I'll
How
delete my
dare
channel.
he.
Would that make you feel better?
Be careful what you're saying. He's a man of his word.
Be like PewDiePie. At 100 million subscribers, I'll delete my channel. He passes 100 million.
Boom.
Lies. Let's
Hey,
see.
Diego! So this is a nice comment, Hadrian. You and Hadrian are two of my favorite Stellaris players. This is so
Aw.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Diego. Means a lot. All right, let's see. Starbase upkeep reduced by 20 or Empire Sprawl reduced. All good. Neither of those are particularly good. I've got 4 traditions knocked down already. How you doing on traditions?
I am
System reconnaissance
3
completed.
out of 5. 6 months to the 4th. So the Rumians are kind of slow in that regard.
That's
We
okay.
need a city district. Oh no, don't research that. No. Survey first. Then do the
I'm
anomaly.
going to go ahead and grab an admiral.
Ships
Ooh,
refitted.
I have an admiral with the fleet logistician trait ready to go. So let's go ahead and plug him in. Gallus Corfidius is his name. And I need
Sounds
to go
good.
ahead and...
I have found a 23 slot, 80% habitable world. Very happy.
I hate you. Not really, but kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of silly questions, this is not a silly question. This is a technical question for my viewers, so I apologize temporarily to Drew's viewers because this applies to people who watch me most regularly. One thing I'm just curious about as an audio perfectionist is obviously this is a live recording. I don't have any post-processing running on my mic, which I normally do. How do things sound, and any general feedback on thoughts compared to how I sound in the videos. For my viewers, just curious.
And just letting you know, there's one right answer, and that is good.
Don't listen to Drew. Constructive feedback is fine. If you're a dick about it, I'll ban you, but just don't be a dick. It's fine. It's a very straightforward concept.
We have fully excavated our first archaeological site.
System reconnaissance
So what have we
completed.
found? An esoteric collection of items ranging from junk to what are possibly artifacts from a forgotten empire. Okay, good. So more junk.
Junk, and more junk.
Okay, so we got research options Starhold. Fine. Let's go to the next site.
I'm building a 3rd construction and science ship. Thanks for the feedback, guys. I appreciate it.
So what was the feedback?
Generally good.
See? Good answer.
Construction complete.
And 1 lovely. So I'll take
Anomaly found.
Better answer. You are allowed to stay.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, Menti is doing it wrong. He's saying Druzhnik sounds better with all the sound editing.
it. Minty, don't talk to a lady that way now.
Science Division
rude.
reports a new breakthrough.
Let's see. They have capacity from soldier jobs, defense army damage plus 33. Do I want that, or do I want... No, I just want to clear tile blockers. I'll probably be okay.
One Bravarian, welcome to the Rumian Warriors! Hey! Diego says, I don't know if it's my speakers or Hadrian volume is too low. Not complaining, just saying. Oh yeah, because Hadrian is at the same rate as the... Yeah, hang on. Let me increase the... You've got a good point.
Found the abandoned solar sail ship. Nice. Now let me actually check really fast, because now I'm just curious. Yeah, I've got my settings set to what they usually are for streaming, and I think because your maximum volume from Discord, I haven't turned you down at all. I don't think I ran into that issue. So.
Yeah, no, your sound coming
Science
from my
Division
stream is
reports
related to my
a new
settings,
breakthrough.
so I put you a little bit louder. So let me know if Hadrian is a little louder now.
Ooh, I have a visitor, and it's an alien empire.
Really? Already?
Yeah, and it's a Lithoid empire. They're in Alpha Centauri, so they're close.
Ooh, that is very soon.
Okay. Yeah, that's real soon. We're 10 years in. Okay, so in that case, yeah, let's go ahead and go with the... I'm researching the tech that will give me the mineral refinery from the... or the nebula refinery, rather. The bass in my voice seems lower. That should not be the case, because one funny thing that I do, and this is purely personal preference, and it's kind of hilarious, because obviously we all sound different in our own heads compared to how we sound to other people. There's always going to be a bit more bass because your voice is ringing in your own mind. I actually slightly tweak my voice in post so I sound more like me to myself. It's a minimal tweak, but to hear that the bass is actually lower now is hilarious to me.
System reconnaissance
It's a lot better,
completed.
people say. Okay, good. I do want you to be able to hear Hadrian as well.
Construction complete.
And I want to colonize the heck out of this planet, but I can't.
We have claimed a new world.
All right, my first colony's done. All right, I'm going to send my science ship over in the direction. Hopefully you didn't hear me clearing my throat just now, because I used my push to mute key.
Yeah, it was audible.
Damn. Okay. Sorry. I'll fix that in a moment then.
Hey, we have found... Oh, that's that way. I didn't see what they were. Ah. We have found hostile aliens.
Hang on. My screen's going to go off to the side while I'm messing around in OBS. I set that up earlier. I wonder why it didn't work. It's the same key that I use in Bandicam without a hitch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Do you need me to pause the game?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I've already made some delayed decisions, so I'm just going to...
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Okay, so hang on. We've got permanent communications. Let me see what's going on. We have 3 factions. We've run into the Everite Mandate, and they are literally right next door. Spiritual Seekers, and they don't have anything in common with me, so I'm just going to say we will fight for our right to exist, and I'm going to try to lock down that system as soon as possible. Yeah, they're right freaking next door. Meanwhile...
Only slightly scary.
I know, right? Right. I'm going to just pull the escape menu up for a second so I can look at my hotkeys. Why did push to mute not work?
I found some mysterious ruins, and I got minerals and some crystals out of it. Menti, I'll be killing YouTube, restarting stream. Okay. As long as you do it, not me, that's fine. Let's go to...
Sorry guys, just one more second. I'm just trying to find where that setting is. Because the hotkey is correct. I would really like the ability to be able to mute my mic on command.
Maybe if you say mute now, it'll mute.
No, I don't think microphones work that way, Drew.
Oh. So that's
just
what
a
I
hunch.
always do wrong.
Just a hunch. You might be right, but what in the world?
What do we call this planet? Since you're having delayed decisions, I might as well wait for chat to give me a nice suggestion.
I don't know why I'm having so much trouble finding this when I was tweaking it earlier. Let's see. Space bounty. While an asteroid falling on your plane can be nerve-wracking, Ithaca has been rather fortunate. No harm. Oh, yeah, I totally missed an asteroid event. That's hilarious. That's the first time that's ever happened.
Fine. Any planet names? Ooh, more archaeology done here. A large crystal has been found. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, well, I found the setting. Push to mute should be on, but it's not, so I'll keep that in mind. So, sorry about that, guys. Don't know why it didn't work. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set
New
up.
sit rep.
Window box.
All right, first ascension perk, please.
Boom. What are you going to choose?
I think probably technological ascendancy.
Yeah, same here. I'm choosing it right now.
All right, there we go. All right, damn it. They got the Saddlebari system. That was the one I was trying to capture before they got to it. Let me see if I can get to the Mobion system. So they are right frickin' next door.
Robert says everything is really delayed. Wow. Yeah, it's YouTube. YouTube streaming is always delayed. And you never know by how much. Weird. Hey, Rusty GCer. Welcome.
System reconnaissance
So
completed.
Did I do what I wanted to do? Ancient mining drones. Ooh, I found some ancient mining drones. And a strange crystal. Ooh, that's scary. Uh-oh, the shroud. The Zroni. Okay.
All right, so nothing going on with my science shape here, but I don't have auto-explore yet. I thought I'd already researched that, but I guess not.
Found a faction, Knights of the Void. We'll look at them in a second. And the Rumian Preservation Front.
Ah, they got
And a
Mobion too.
gas giant city.
Wow. Now I'm kind of annoyed.
Are they like really, really close to you?
Oh yeah, they're 2 jumps away from Sol, and they just locked down 2 systems that were in my cluster. So I'm kind of annoyed, and I'll probably kick their ass.
Ooh,
And if I had been more on top of things early on, it probably would have been okay. But I've been distracted by trying to fix that setting. So that's now 3 technical difficulties. Sorry about that, guys. The first one was the CPU thing when the stream would start. The second one was when all of the stream information that I had typed in 15 minutes before the stream started didn't show, and it still said I was playing Subnautica. Then everyone got disappointed because I wasn't playing Subnautica.
Nope.
And I was playing with this random Druzhnik person. Ugh.
Yep.
So
it happens.
And then, so now the setting that I set up for push to mute, which is the exact same as the one I have in my recording program, doesn't work. Lovely.
Construction complete.
Yeah, factions. So here we've got the Rumian Imperatrix and Strong Alone. So these guys are happy. Knights of the Void. No current issues. Well, why are you a faction then?
Let me check my
Hierarchical
factions.
Union, Autocracy and Stratified Society. So we're doing well in the faction front right now.
Yeah,
good.
I'm making a good amount of influence per month. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Caleb, you should absolutely be hearing the drums of war because I'm mad. I am so mad. I'm probably going to claim those systems soon. I don't want to piss them off just yet. I do have envoys.
Construction complete.
Though, so tell you what. Let's see. They're currently wary with me. I don't know. I think I'll save my envoy until I can do something more useful. All right, Ithaca's ready for a job slot. What do I need most? Probably minerals. Oh wow, I have 2 rare resources on Ithaca: Dust Desert and an Impact Crater. The Impact Crater is not a rare resource. That's a rare planetary feature. Duh. Because I let an asteroid hit the planet while I was trying to fix my audio.
I have the gas giant transmission, the Dathnak, on their dying planet.
Oh god, already?
I'm gonna let them die.
Yeah, damn straight you are. God,
Anomaly
it's
found.
so needy.
Alright, it would be too much of a hassle.
All right. That's so funny. Yeah, the Beard, you did call it. Good to see you, by the way, man. Happy you're here. But yeah, the Beards was saying a while ago, like, we're going to have war against Fnatic Xenophile neighbors momentarily. Now, these guys are... Now, they are Fnatic Xenophile. Holy crap. I didn't think they were Fnatic for a second, but you did completely 100% call it. Well done.
We don't like the Xenophiles. Ugh.
All right, so
They
there's
need
an
to die.
anomaly on one of my planets.
Oh! Hadrian, your mute button is working, but of course only in OBS. So my viewers could hear you cough, and so could I, because we are talking through Discord. I think he just fell off his chair.
Thank you. That makes perfect sense. Hang on. Thank you so much. Like, it took me a second to process, but yes. I should be able to fix that quickly. One moment.
Sir Bob says, Hadrian's viewer... Yeah, so Sir Bob said that. Thank you. I didn't say this, but you have the territorial advantage right now. Thanks, Robert. And Sifcat says, I timed it 22 seconds between tele and mobile. Okay. That's good to know. I mean, not that I can change it. Nothing I can do. But I'm so big.
I'm not going to fool around with this any longer. I don't see a push to mute button in Discord. I'm sure there is an option, but I don't want to waste too much time fiddling around with audio. I'll just... My mic is actually a pretty good cardioid, all things considered, so I can turn away and lean away, and it'll be very quiet.
Oh, my mind is so bad.
Oh, jeez, that's true. We're an hour into the stream. Less than.
System reconnaissance completed.
The jokes are coming out.
I have a horrible mind.
You and me both, don't worry.
I'm sure that my viewers could see me struggle with that thought before I voice
just
it.
see the face twitch.
Let's see, what am I gonna do? You're fine. Luke's planet.
Construction complete.
So we are colonizing our third planet. How are you doing there?
Well, my third planet has a level 8 anomaly on it, so I'm setting my science ship over there now to work on that, but it's gonna be a second.
Yeah.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Nice. Mining
Construction
station output
complete.
+10%. Let's go ahead and research the coil gun because I need weapons.
Science Division reports success.
I'm going to go for discovery for my second tradition tree. I was tempted to go something militarist, but I still want to get the scientific advantage. It's typically what I do, and I'm going to default to my habits in this case. Let's see. Science-wise, I will go for the fusion reactor first. So yeah, it's going to be a second before I can have another colony going. But one thing I can do, let's go ahead and encourage planetary growth in both of my colonies. Oh, I already have. I've got 5 Corvettes of each class, Master Scion, but we need to wait a little bit before I do more because I want to have a good
construction complete
backlog of minerals and alloys specifically.
Tanya, thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing well tonight.
Good point, Beard. I had a viewer say that hopefully your neighbors don't have much of a fleet, but I don't think they're pacifist, and they're not pacifist. They're spiritualist, fanatic, xenophile, but they are only superior to me right now, not overwhelming. If we were playing on Commodore, they'd probably be overwhelming by this point. But thankfully, we're not playing on Commodore.
So I was playing an escape room, a board
completed.
game, an escape room last night with
Science
a friend of
Division
mine.
reports a new breakthrough.
It's a 3 to 5 player board game, but we always just play it together and we get through all the things and the stuffs. And this one had a zombie theme. And at some point, the instructions of the game were the player who put in the last key was just bitten by a zombie. And from now on and until the end of the game, your only means of communicating is through growls and sign language. So
I hope you're not suggesting that we start implementing something like that this early in the stream.
Construction
but I was
complete.
the one who had to do that. So for the rest of the evening, I was like, we actually got out, but
wow.
Yeah, and I
Construction
even got
complete.
a comment saying from him, of course, saying, "Oh, I kind of like it when you're quiet."
Wow. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a friend right there.
Yep. Good friend.
That'll bolster your self-esteem.
Maybe his name was Menturius. Could have come from Menturius.
Yeah. Banal Vulgarian just said, that crying alien noise surprises me every time. I agree, it definitely does. Holy crap. Drew, listen to this. My viewer Alf just said, watching you on the phone while playing World of Warships on my PC and watching the Dark Tower on my TV. That is the definition of sensory overload for me. But I'm very impressed. Well done.
How do you manage that?
Very carefully, I imagine.
I can't do that. I actually also can't play a game and watch a streamer at the same time. It just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Anomaly found.
Focus.
I
Thank you,
occasionally,
Lily.
it depends on how like closely I'm watching the streamer. Like when Athenon had just started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on his channel and he was messing around and just really exploring kind of the free roam stuff, I kind of got the itch to play it while watching him play. And because he wasn't doing anything too involved with the story, I had him on the side, kind of like a radio in the background. And I would occasionally look over it, but I was playing my game on my TV. So it depends on like how invested you are in tracking the progress of the person.
That's true. So I have 8 energy left on a class G star, doesn't matter. But I can't build a mining station. Isn't that weird?
Wait, say that again?
Construction complete.
Yeah, I have 8 energy that I can harvest somewhere.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't give me the option to build a mining station. Why not?
Is there something else tied to the... there might be a rare resource that's undiscovered, you think? Or have you already surveyed the system?
No, it's energy. It's part of my my empire.
Oh.
I don't know why it's not working.
Oh, okay. I don't know either.
Unless there was... No, that never happens.
Construction complete.
There seems to be a research station above it. That's weird. Okay, I have my second tradition. Should I go for diplomacy in the Federation? It's a little bit soon, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going for discovery for my second, if I didn't say that earlier.
Anomaly found.
I'm tuning in a little
yet.
bit more now that I'm not messing with my audio.
I was thinking supremacy could be good too. But then again, discovery does really work well in the early game, otherwise it's kind of useless.
Yeah.
Okay, you watch Druzhnik and Hadrian and I just got Disney Plus as Menturius. I have no idea how you do that. Robert likes listening to tabletop roleplay game streams while playing strategy games and The Sims. Lily is in a Discord call with 7 people watching the stream and playing as Druzhnik and Bannerlord. How are you all doing that?
Well, I'm so impressed. This one might take the cake, though.
Recon
Chris just said,
completed.
I mean, I watch streams while studying flashcards and texting people, so...
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's
Studying-
like multiple different types of activities and cognitive activity. Like, that's just next level. Well done.
Especially if you also remember the flashcards.
Yes, exactly.
That's a thing. Let's disband this research station because people are telling me that what I thought. Anomaly changed the resource. Thank you, Tanya and Luca Wolfie. DJ Slide says, I thought the beta menace was Hadrian. You think? No, because Hadrian wouldn't have attacked me.
But the game would still label me a menace, since you're a xenophobe. So
Right,
I would be the menace momentarily until you told the game to like me, which hopefully when you're not actually planning on backstabbing me later, even though I totally know you are.
No, I'm not.
Lies.
There we go. Mining station.
Oh, I lost map to stars already. Has it really been that long?
Construction complete.
12 years. Alpha Centauri Starbase is
Construction complete.
Good. Now the question is, these are both defensive stations, really, so I need to build them as such. I went ahead and built a few border stations to deal with these shenanigans that I have popping up.
I'm just drinking up trade value. Initiating tactical retreat. Uh-oh, I found... Oh, more ancient mining drones. That's not too scary.
I gained a Corvette-class ship called Greased Lightning.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, this is interesting. Chris, you'll appreciate this. Chris actually clarified. I think it's effective because it's language learning, specifically the flashcards. So I'm training myself to comprehend my target language while distracted. That's brilliant.
Ooh, that must work.
Difficult,
actually.
but if you can do it and it works for you, I totally see why that would be effective. That's really cool.
For sure.
All right, let's see. I'm looking at my first build slot, my new calling. I probably just need to go with alloys so I don't have the same problem I do in Final Federation 2. Yeah, let's do alloy foundries. I haven't researched the, what is it? Gene Clinic? Is that the first level pop growth booster? Is that the name of it?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't researched that yet.
We have found an abandoned gateway in Bagol. There it is. And a wormhole in the same system. A wormhole and a gateway in the same system.
Construction complete.
Thank you for that, Eric. Saw that. I saw the notification pop up. Someone said that another edict expired, and I had seen it, and I looked, and I thought I saw the check still, but maybe the interface hadn't updated, or my eyes tricked me.
I think there might be ancient mining drones separating us right now.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, I can finally colonize this world. Let's go ahead and send them to, what are we going to call them?
Okay, let's just get our fleet
System
up
reconnaissance completed.
Ooh, another menace.
Second
Uh-oh, I
colony
found an
world is
alien empire.
Valyria. Really? So you have to figure out where they
Do you
are.
have blue ships?
I do not have blue ships. I have red ships.
Okay. So it's not you. Oh, of course you have red ships. Yep, easy prey. Let's kill the amoebas, because we're xenophobes.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Fox is saying, I can only watch a stream if the game I'm playing isn't a story-driven game. I'm playing Fallen Samurai whilst watching yours right now. Oh, I can understand that, because those are two different things then. My brain would hurt if I was doing so many things at once, says DJ. Yeah, I don't know how people do it either. But Tanya says, I'm watching a stream playing my own game is like such a standard thing to do. Having 2 monitors helps for sure. I trumped that. I have 3 monitors.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get a third before long. My next computer purchase, though, is going to be an update to my video card. Because my 980 Ti is nice. It's served me well, but I've had it for a long time, and 2080 Ti's are starting to come down on Newegg, so it's like, yeah, going to keep an eye on that.
I have a 1080 Ti, I think, or 1060, I don't know. So that needs upgrading too. Menturius, I want to challenge you on that. He says, there is only one way to watch Hadrian. And I'm very curious what that is.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely curious.
Also
now.
a little scared.
No, judging by how I'm playing on this stream so far, I think what he might be about to say is on his pre-recorded content, because then he makes halfway sensible decisions. But, you know, that's just my personal guess.
My dad has 4 monitors. Okay, finally. Robert says, see, this is just basically telling me that I'll have to get a second monitor before starting any gaming YouTube myself. Well, that depends. If you only record videos, you don't necessarily need... Well, it's useful to have a second monitor, actually.
yeah, you really... If you want to be efficient and not stress yourself out, I would actually say that you do.
If you want to avoid situations where you have been recording for an hour and then stop and then figure
Science
out that
Division
you
report
haven't been
success.
recording in the first place, then
Construction
it's nice to have a second
complete.
monitor.
Precisely. Hey, Gene Clinics.
Not that that has ever happened.
Oh, no, we have no personal experience with that whatsoever.
Nope.
Yeah, it is going to take a second before we meet each other.
Recon pass completed.
The pathways toward one another are kind of... It's taking me a second. I could build more science ships, and that would speed it up. But, okay.
But do you want to?
I might. But for now, I'm just going to speed up my surveying.
I have to get rid of these ruined arcologies on my homeworld. Duh. Dum-dum.
Yay,
Oh,
someone
and
else is
sprawling
slightly
slums.
distracted. Oh, yeah, holy crap. Holy crap, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm going to go ahead and just clear all of the blockers on Earth. Totally forgot about that.
Equipment malfunction. Oh, the Gagassi hegemony. I made contact with somebody. They are authoritarian
Anomaly
and
found.
What'd you say their name was?
Gagassi hegemony. They are foxes. They're really cute. But you will not threaten our imperatrix.
Where are they relative to you? Are they between us, or are they on the other side of you?
No, they are right above me.
Okay.
Oops.
Recon pass completed.
So Yeah, they are directly above me. Ooh, there's a planet here that I need. What?
I'm taking the somewhat unusual step, even though I've got defensive stations in Alpha Centauri and Procyon, I'm building nebula refineries on both of them because they're both in the nebula that's right next to Sol. So, wait a minute, is Sol
Science
in a nebula
Division
too?
reports a new breakthrough.
No, it's not. Not quite.
No, it's not.
All right, got the Graveyard Expedition. Let's see.
Oh, the amenities.
Let's go ahead and research Strikecraft. Could come in handy.
Does it feel strange to you as well to not be reading all the prompts?
Yes,
Out loud?
it does.
Yeah.
By the way, the beard answered the question, I think, in a beautiful sense. I guess the proper way to watch Hadrian is dressed in a toga while lounging in an open garden. I agree.
With grapes.
Yes.
With grapes.
I mean, that goes without saying. Why would you not have grapes?
Funny how one typo got a scary reaction, says Menturius. Okay, so what were you gonna say?
I've got a lot
I'm
of
even
crime
more
on my world.
intrigued.
That's really unusual. Oh, bloody hell, that's why. Hang on. Governor, you're fired.
Construction complete.
I had a corrupt governor.
Our pioneers have
bad.
made planetfall.
Kill him.
I'm going to recruit a builder. That's very rare. That's the first time I've had that happen. All right, we've got a 13
enough of
slot.
them. Doing very well. in the
Recon
energy
pass
department.
completed.
All right, let me
Construction
check
complete.
my stances. All right, we're
Special
going to go.
project complete.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
Oh.
had some projects.
I know I am doing well in the energy department, so my ruler's agenda is grow economy, energy credits from jobs plus 10%. I was like, this looks like it's too good to be true. It's never this way. Well,
Yeah.
now I know why.
You're going to laugh at this. You know what I just realized about the mic muting issue?
Construction
Okay.
complete.
I'm sitting here trying to find a software fix for it. I have a mute button
Construction
on my
complete.
mic.
Yes, I.
I could just hit that. Solves
Yeah.
the problem entirely.
Wait.
And it's
I don't
like
even know where
glowing
it is.
green in my face, and it has been this entire time.
Oh, there it is. Let me try it. Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Now it works again.
Yep. I heard you go
System
quiet, and I'm like, I know
reconnaissance
what she's
completed.
doing. All right, let's-
Science Division
Barking out
reports a new
evil.
breakthrough.
all right. We have met the autocracy of Babak, military dictatorship, hegemonic imperialists.
Oh.
So
Construction complete.
Yeah, Menturius was going to say
Taking
there's only
evasive
one lane
action.
to fly to Hadrian.
we fight for our right to exist. I'm trying to choose what would be the best. Yeah. Let's say we fight to our right to exist. Interesting. So I'm boxed in two directions here. But it seems like one direction I might not be boxed in. Oh, wait, just kidding. Just ran into some other aliens. I might be completely boxed in. We'll see.
Is it me? No, it's not me.
Could be.
No, I need to get rid of these ancient mining drones, and then I can fly to you, I think. But I don't have the power yet.
Spiritual Seekers. Okay, there's the Haspalv Covenant as well. We've got some bird people.
I have the slightly critical question from Silent Fox. Do you specialize your worlds at all, Drush? I'm pretty sure you don't mean it critically. But, not right now. I should. Not doing it, but I should. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I need this planet. Ooh, another good planet.
What'd you find?
Okay, I found a 19-slot Gaia world very close to that empire that I don't like, and that doesn't like me back.
You better go for it.
Gonna try.
Get thee moving.
Is it me, or does Hadrian has a lot of panels open at the same time? Looks scary. I don't know, I can't see what Hadrian's doing. The best way to watch Druzhnik is with popcorn and soda. Oh, you're making me hungry.
There have definitely been a couple of times where I've had a bunch pop up at once. But right now my interface is pretty empty.
did already implement
Ships
the new
refitted.
edicts. Or have I just never seen... Oh, I don't often play as a xenophobe. Fear campaign.
There you go.
Construction complete.
Yeah,
That's every
I'm kind of
Sunday.
tempted to do Map the Stars again, but I'm going to hold off because I'd rather build up my influence so that I can take systems as they come available to me.
I actually have no influence shortage. I have a...
Oh, I am boxed in on all sides. I've just met the... Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to fight. I am boxed in on all sides. The Confederacy of Kunti is right next door. They're Democratic Crusaders. They're egalitarian
Construction
militarists.
complete.
And we're going to have to... All right, hang on.
You know what I think?
We should kill them?
Yes.
I agree.
Each and every one of them.
Okay. We have located what we believe could be an ancient subspace gateway.
Special project complete.
Okay, game. This
New
is when
sit rep.
Stellaris gets on my nerves. It's like so many things popping up at once. The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago. are
Recon
space
pass
warfare.
completed.
Okay, I'm going to say fascinating creatures.
New
so we can
sit
study
rep.
the space amoebas. I have the project for the asteroid defense system, but it's going to take a whopping 131 months. So, yeah, we're going to wait on that.
I really need to increase my ally production. Like, really, really, really need to.
Okay, so the question is who I'm going to take on first.
Hey, I have pre-sapiens here on Window Box. They are enslaved. They should be enslaved. They look horribly ugly.
Oh my god.
They're
Construction
fungoids.
complete.
Are you here?
I'm going to go ahead and give the order to build a picket class Corvette as opposed to a picket destroyer.
Bob says, "Where's Rumi?" Well, she is in her customary tree, but she was already in it when I came to stream, so I didn't want to wake her up by dragging her tree over
Science
here. So you
ship
can watch
reports
her. So
enemy
she's
contact.
she's right there, but you can't see it. Money won't be a problem with the Zroni precursor. By the end of it, you have like 15 pleasant deposits. Yes. Luke says, "I always love it when Druzhnik says Rumi with a stern voice like a mother warning her child."
Rumi's around, I was going to say. I just lost a science ship. Looks like I ran into, I don't know what kind of aliens they were. They destroyed me too quickly. So it's one of the, it might be alien mining drones, like you were suggesting, but I just lost a freaking scientist. I'm not too happy about it.
Can you see the name of the system?
I can't see the name of the system. It is Jabba.
Okay, so it's not the same as mine.
Yeah, there's no way it could be yours because it's in a cluster that's already sealed off by another empire. So you couldn't have gotten to it. Otherwise, I would have been like, hey, this might have been what you saw. We're going to do an agriculture district on Ithaca because
Construction
I'm starting
complete.
to run low on food.
So the alien empire, the Fox Empire, but the bad foxes, because there are good foxes too, of course, have a construction ship in the system right next to the Gaia world.
Nice.
And I just gave the order to build the starbase in the Gaia world system. So we are going to be neighbors. That's going to be bad. We're going to be fighting soon. Oh, how is your strength? Overwhelming. That's great.
Yeah, I'm
That's
definitely
just
boxed
great.
in. This is going to be interesting. And by the way, I had someone ask me, what's my reasoning for Corvette over Destroyer? My reasoning is that I don't have destroyers yet. I need more ships so that the other ships, other aliens, empires nearby don't think they're stronger than me, basically. So I want to have a good variety of ships. And if I don't get the destroyer card in research options soon, I don't want to be without point defense in a situation where it might actually come in handy. So it's just based on the fact that there's a little bit of urgency to needing to build my fleet up and wanting some diversity of ships, if that makes sense.
I think it does.
Oh my god. They keep taking systems. This time I probably couldn't have beaten them to it, but I have 2 different clusters that should be mine that these nearby empires got to first. So much for that. I'll tell you what, come back to
Construction complete.
Earth. I actually can't go anywhere further with my science ships unless I may be able to go beyond empires that don't have their borders closed to me. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah, it looks like I can. So basically, who do I want to play nice with? Maybe I want to play nice with the Everite Mandate.
Construction
They're spiritual
complete.
seekers. They're wary. Yeah, I think I'm going to play nice with them. I'm going to improve relations with the Everite Mandate.
I just met the Galactic Zikmok Commonwealth. They are cute plants, but I hate them anyway.
We have claimed a new world.
Keep out of our way.
Hatred across the board.
Actually going to improve relations with the Gagasi hegemony now that you've mentioned that. There we go. Don't attack me.
Well, the good news is I don't have that many more systems to expand to at this point. So I will be able to start saving up my influence.
Place your bets, see who dies first. I think we'll be fine. We'll be just fine.
It's official. I just had to do my first moderating action in the stream.
Oh, really?
Recon pass completed.
Troll screen name.
Be nice. Oh, screen name. Yeah.
I just saw it. I was like, oh, hide. Bye.
Good day.
Natural wormhole. If it could somehow be stabilized. Where's the wormhole?
I have met the Hospal Covenant, and they are birdies! Spiritual seekers. We will fight for our right to exist. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you do.
let's look at
I've got
guys.
the
Oh.
Confederacy of Kunti. They're the Cthulhu type alien, so they have the face tentacles. And then
yes,
the
those.
Autocracy of Bebak is the one with the giant skull crown that kind of looks like the alien villains from Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh, yes, those,
And
yes.
also the High Dominion of Sindar from my channel. And then we have the Haspal of Covenant and their bird people. And then the first guys I ran into are, like I said, they're lithoids. And they kind of
Construction
look like
complete.
lizards. They're really cool looking lithoids, the Everite Mandate. They're a theocratic republic. So I'm going to try to maybe play nice with one of these empires
Taking
nearby.
evasive action.
We've just met.
I just met the Hospal as well, and I tried to get communications information from them so that I could beat you, but it failed. Probably because my initial stance is not very friendly.
Probably so. I have encountered our first fallen empire. The Imutharan archivists are on the other side of the Everite Mandate from me.
Oh man, you are really boxed in, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm badly boxed in. But, you know, it's the Roman Star Empire, so I'm just probably going to be doing a little bit more conquering. It's not my typical playstyle to start fighting this early, but I'll do my best.
True.
And again, first time Stellaris multiplayer.
Taking evasive action.
Enjoying talking to you, enjoying talking to chat, so my ability necessarily to make good gameplay decisions is going to be somewhat limited, but I don't care. All right, we have met the Galactic Zikmok Commonwealth. Did you say you've already met them?
Yes, I have. Hey, maybe we could do it through them. They are suspicious, though. Offer trade deal. Nope.
All right, so I can't declare any rivalries yet, but I don't think I need to necessarily.
Give extra influence, though.
Seven Shapes, I'm glad you're here to watch. I will do my best. I think I probably do a better job explaining in my recorded episodes of my Stellaris playthrough. But if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. There's also some Stellaris regulars in the chat right now. And MapTuber, I typically don't. I mean, I've done it a little bit more, mainly on Mixer, actually, playing from my console just for fun. I've always streamed by surprise. So for Drew's viewers, I just have people commenting on how much I stream. And Drew, I think you streamed a bit more often than I have, but you don't stream as a rule either, do you?
No.
Like, what's your schedule
No.
like lately?
No schedule for streaming at all.
Yeah.
Just when I can get around to it, I do it, but otherwise, no.
Yeah. We just can't fit it in. Both of our schedules are such that it's like, you know, if you're going to be like a dedicated streamer, you need to have a schedule the same way you need to have
Construction
schedules
complete.
for YouTube episodes. And it's like,
Yep.
can't do it. But glad to have you guys here.
I need to get stronger. Did my dog just leave?
Probably.
Yep. Dog left. She's like, I'm going to bed, it's late.
All right, gonna build up a few more ships. I designed those ships, may as well actually. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No. That's my.
Ooh, limitless art. Mega art installation research option. Ooh, nice. Import here. Nothing.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I had a third ship design in my list, but I realized it was the Raider that I added a moment ago, and it wasn't
Special
actually
project
my third
complete.
ship design.
Infinity equation.
Oh, Chris, she's over in Denmark, man. Is that correct, Drew? Do I have that right?
No.
Where
you don't.
are you right now?
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Recon task completed.
Why did I think Denmark?
Oh no.
I've thought that for a long time, and I guess I've
Really?
never. Yeah. I don't know where I got my
Construction
wires
complete.
crossed, but okay, Netherlands. I stand corrected.
I think
But yeah,
Mendes can be very, very salty
over-
about that.
I know, right? Over in Central European time, basically 6 hours ahead.
Construction
Yes.
complete.
Yes, 6 hours ahead.
Well, my apologies. I feel badly. I'm obviously nothing ever came up that would have caused me to question it and figure it out sooner, but I've had that in my head wrong for a long time.
Science
fine.
Division reports a new breakthrough.
Let's see, Space Moves Forever. Let's see. Yeah, let's increase evasion. We've met the Commune of Zelmiris. Got some Federation builders. Have you met the Commune of Zelmiris yet?
Nope.
All right, they're closer to you, so you'll probably meet them soonish. Ish. Blake, Stellaris is
Science Division
grand
report
strategy.
success.
So hang on, let me make some decisions because I've got a few pop-ups right now, and I'll try and answer that a little bit more thoroughly because that's a good question. Let's see, blue laser. I think I want basic combat rolls, and then mining station output plus 10%. Yes, please. I am
Okay,
over
B.
on my Empire sprawl, and I don't really. Oh wait, I do have a means to combat that. Let's go ahead and build admin offices, and then Ithaca is ready to upgrade its colony office. Thank God. And also, looks like we're ready for a district on Illyria. So, Stellaris is grand strategy. It's a Paradox interactive title. They do a lot of really intense grand strategy games. So it is real time, but it's pausable. And a lot of Paradox grand strategy games, you watch people play them, and you cannot play effectively if you don't pause. Because the dynamic of the game is to pause, make decisions, and then let time pass and let things play out. Because the reason they call it grand strategy is just because of the level of detail and the number of levels of detail, really. I think that's the more accurate way to put it, that you go down into the various decisions and what can cause things to be the way they are diplomatically, militarily, and just with the development of your nation. So it's a lot of fun. It's just they tend to take some time to play through. They're long playthroughs, multiple session playthroughs. They tend to take a lot to explain and think about. And if a Paradox game has been out for a while, they tend to get more complicated as they age because they update them constantly. That's another thing about Paradox grand strategy games that's nice. They don't just release them and then move away. They are constantly improving upon them. Yes, they add expansions, and there are people who are critical of the DLC strategy, but what I've often observed is that Paradox always accompanies all of their DLCs they release, which do add up money-wise, but they accompany all of those with patches that are usually substantive, that are free to the base content. Yes, you have to get some of the DLCs to keep up from time to time. Otherwise, the base content without it can be kind of strange, but not all the time. They do a pretty good job. So hopefully that answers your question in a nutshell.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Literally had Patrick in my chat pointing out that particular gripe as I was talking about it. It's a common complaint, and it's understandable because people have wallets.
System
and
reconnaissance
wallets are only
completed.
so big.
That's definitely true.
So you have to have empathy. I've always
Anomaly
been,
found.
and people know this about me who've been on my channel for a while. I get really annoyed when the occasional internet troll calls me a sycophant, however the heck you pronounce it, because it's like, no, I'm really not sucking up to anybody. I'm on the side of developers, generally speaking, because I think there's a problem with gaming culture where gamers have a tendency to get really nasty and overly critical with developers, really demanding. And the response to Imperator was one where it was like, oh wow, okay, there's reasons to be critical here, but settle down, everybody. Settle down, be nice, be helpful. And so people who bring up the DLC strategy, it's that's actually a legitimate complaint. It's understandable. But it's also good, I think, to point out, as both of us just did, that there's a lot of content on the side that's really useful and helpful. Yeah, I've heard
We've
both
had some
on that.
comments coming in the meantime.
Yep.
From OPB saying, many people mix up Denmark and the Netherlands all the time, and I don't know why either. Luke still wants to play a multiplayer game, and I think Menturius does
Construction
too.
complete.
Oh, so that sounds good. Of Civilization, though. And I don't remember, Luke, but
Foreign
Luke says
powers
that
are engaging
when
in active
our Dutch
hostilities.
Prime Minister went to meet Trump, the American media called him the Prime Minister of Denmark. I don't remember that.
Construction complete.
And Menturius says, Hadrian is the perfect guy to plot against in multiplayer. He talks a lot.
System reconnaissance completed.
Exactly. The dancing plague. This is not natural. Let's find out what's going on. Don't have time to read that event, but something weird is happening. There's a plague of dancing.
Do you know that reference? I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Borderlands.
Yes,
Yep.
Exactly.
I think I lost the beat, but... Of course I know that reference. I only played the first one, though, so I don't know them beyond the first.
I played 2, or maybe, 2.5. I started 3, but never finished.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Played Borderlands 2.5.
Oh no!
What happened? Do we have to rage quit? What's going on?
My Gaia world?
Oh, did they beat you to it?
No. Something just came out of it.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it's not the Gaia world. Huh.
Recon pass
another
completed.
Yay! Okay, good. But still, we've got the void spawn here. Okay, well, makes it a little bit better because it's not the Gaia world.
But yeah, for those of you watching in my channel who have wondered, hey, why hasn't Hadrian done any Imperator content yet on the channel? That's really weird. He's a Roman Emperor themed channel.
Taking
It's been over a year since the game came out. Everything I was saying a moment ago about the harsh reactions, that's exactly why. I actually liked the game. Drew can verify this because we talked about it. I enjoyed the game when it came out. But the backlash was so severe that I was like, I don't want that negativity anywhere near my community. So stay away from it.
Construction complete.
Yes, void spawn has happened to me a few times now. It happens in every playthrough
Science Division
except the
reports
current
a new
one,
breakthrough.
basically. I don't know why it always happens in my space.
Take care, Sir Bob. Thanks for coming by.
Sir Bob, good job. My fleet power is at 646. That's okay, what to build here?
All right, well, let me take a look at my...
Construction complete.
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize the Confederacy of Kunti has rivaled me, so I'll rival them back. I can form a non-aggression pact with the Everite Mandate, and I think I probably will. Let me go ahead and re-up my campaigns here. Yeah, Seven Shapes, I highly recommend Stellaris. One of the reasons it's really good, in addition to all of its natural qualities, and I think Drew can back me up on this, I suspect that you will, is that it's a good gateway drug, so to speak, for Paradox Grand Strategy games. It's not quite as intense as their other games.
Yes, that's true.
So that's a huge win.
It's a pretty easy game to get into, especially if you watch some easily accessible videos on YouTube. That really helps.
Like either of ours.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I mean, I was.
Yeah, I know. That's our job here.
Indeed.
So, yeah, so it has some deep mechanics, but also not as daunting
Taking
as some of the
evasive
other
action.
games, like Hoi, for example.
Oh, God, yeah.
Construction complete.
Hey, I met the Artisan Troop. Nice. Let me see if I can go ahead and get some...
Yeah, I met them too.
We wish to become your patron. Yes, it's only 1,000, and I have lots of minerals. Like lots and lots and lots. So... Oh, we met the curators as well. Okay, this is the one time I get frustrated with Stellaris, because it's like, we're playing even on speed 2, and it's like all the pop-ups at once.
It's very useful to meet the curators early on, though.
Yes. Oh, yes, I'm a fan of that, for sure. All right, so I'm building the gene clinics on Illyria so that I can have a little bit higher pop growth on my third world. Also, have I got a colony ship on the way to... Yes, I do. Good.
Oh, Silent Fox says, my first Paradox Grant strategy game was Hearts of Iron Darkest Hour.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, yeah. You're still alive, though. That's something. Menturius says, I still need a teacher for Hoi 4. You know any? Okay, so anybody here watching any of the streams, if you are a Hoi expert, let us know, because Menti wants to learn. He's Dutch, not Danish. Okay, so the
Anomaly
Gagasi
found.
hegemony and the Haspalv made a non-aggression pact and then promptly broke it. Weird.
Ah, Eric's here, Drew. Eric, good to see you, buddy. My first Paradox game was the first Victoria. Fun game. Spent many hours playing that. Yeah. Victoria is another notoriously complicated
I've never
Paradox
played
Grand
Victoria.
I have watched a Rumba play a few videos, and I was like, nope, 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 nope. All my nopes. Every last one of them.
Was it that scary?
It's got a very, very in-depth pop mechanic, and that's what a lot of people love about Victoria. But it's just it seems like every game, especially from that era of Paradox, maybe pre-Imperator, pre-EU4, like they all had just slightly different spins on like where they wanted to get really detailed and crazy with it. Take care, Shapes. Thanks for coming by.
Construction complete.
DJ Slide says, I'm a Minecraft expert. Luke is a Civ expert. Menti is a City Skylines expert. And Robert, after all these comments, he's like, I can't play any Paradox games until I get my new computer.
Oh, sorry, Robert. We weren't doing it on purpose.
Digital hug. Only digital, though. Social distancing.
I was about to say, that's cold. And I was like, oh, wait, that's perfectly justified. Well, man.
Right now it is.
I'll be very curious to see how this whole thing affects
Our
people who are
pioneers have made
huggier
planet
and
fall.
just generally more into human contact and like that general level of activity in society once we're past the stage where we're in now. It's hard to say when it's going to end, but like as someone who's always been more of a hugger, and
System
I was that way when I was little,
completed.
like I'm like I like shake hands, like it's like tactile contact doesn't bother me. It bothers some people, doesn't
Science
bother me.
Division reports a
So
new
it's like,
breakthrough.
how's this gonna go? Okay.
Too, I think many people are having some hard times right now.
Right. I finally have access to Destroyer research, so I'm researching that.
One prep Bavarian says, I don't know how you did it, but both of you made me feel very old. I started with Hoi 2. Oh, much time has passed. I do think that you're younger than I am, though, OPB, so... Yeah, that means you're also younger than
Inbound
Adrian
message
is.
traffic.
Not saying you're old. Not at all.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Inbound
I
message
think
traffic.
this might be a few minutes old, but I just got a new Patreon pledge. Master Scion, if you're watching right now, whether you're lurking in chat or not, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. All right, we got a commercial pack now with the Everite mandate. So I'm playing nice with the first empire that I ran into.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing with the Gagasi. It's going very, very slowly. It's interesting because I'm playing a very, very xenophile race on my YouTube channel right now, and from the get-go I had like 6 envoys, I think, and here I'm
Inbound
at
message traffic.
1. That's it.
Wow. By the way, while you were saying that, I got another invitation from the Everite, and I want your input on this one. I'm curious what you think. Form Defensive Pact. Should I?
Well, why not? Because...
You think so?
What are their other relationships?
Let's see. They don't have any rivals at all. They have casus belli from some of the nearby. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, do it. Then I can join later. It's fine.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Master Scion. That's kind of you. Yeah, lithoids do rock. Unless they're the rock, in which case everyone hates them. This is my Final Federation 2 playthrough. And the second I federate with them, I get declared on by everyone around me. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all. Why would I be bitter? No.
Did that hurt?
A little bit.
Alien barracks here. Oh, really? Uh-oh! Commune of
Construction
Zelvirus.
complete.
Ooh.
Oh,
Federation
nice.
builders.
I've got
Science
gray
Division
goo on one of my
reports a
planets.
new breakthrough.
Let's see.
Great.
Starhold's probably a good idea. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I actually have a decent amount of built-up alloys and minerals right now, which is a little bit odd. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Why did I just have... Hang on. I got... This probably happens to you, too, like when you're given a technology by the game. Yeah, I got assembly patterns for free. And so you think that
Science
your
Division
current
reports
research is done,
success.
so you select the icon and you go in to try and select the next one, and it doesn't change, and you're like, what's going on? What's
Yes.
happening? Like, that happens to me all the time. And then
It
I
happens
realize,
all the
oh,
time
it's
to me
because
too.
it's the same pop-up. Like, so you see the pop-up
Yep.
and you think, okay, my research is done. There's actually nothing like that.
I know this pain. I know this pain.
Yes. All right, I don't think my science ships can go anywhere else, so I'm going to bring them back just to assist research.
Ships refitted.
So, what is your research station output, or your research output right
Science
now?
Division
My physics is
reports a new
48,
breakthrough.
society 41, engineering 34.
33, 36, 41.
Ooh.
And I'm about to boost my naval... Ooh, here's a decision. What do you think? Fleet support, the very first naval capacity boost for plus 30, or do I go ahead and research interstellar fleet tradition so that so I can have fleet academies on my star bases?
Second one.
Yeah. Yep. As I was
You might
saying
be
it,
more
I was
soon.
like, yeah.
Yes, I claimed the L-gate. I think. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Where's the L-gate? There it is.
Foreign powers are engaging
Yeah,
in
but
active
nobody is there,
hostilities.
though. Nobody can get to the L-gate, so I can take my sweet time claiming that.
Okay, I'm checking on my factions.
Inbound message traffic.
Ooh, migration treaty with the Everite mandate. I'm going to say yes to that as well because they look just freaking cool. So now...
Nice to you.
Yes, Yodi, this is a live stream. This is really happening. It's Drew's idea. Blame her.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we went to Cordial with the Gagasi hegemony, and now, even though I do have an envoy there, it is going down. It's not even
Interesting.
yelling timber. Maybe I should send my envoy elsewhere.
Yeah. One casualty definitely of the stream format so far, and just like reading chat, talking to you, doing my normal play, is that my situation log is being sorely neglected, so I'm going to try to deal with that. Yeah, I'm actually at my cap right now for minerals. That's how many minerals I have spare. I'm going to sell 5,000. Mavtuber, the Everite mandate are lithoid, but they don't look lithoid, do they? They look like lizards. They just look really freaking cool. They look like rock T-Rexes. I'm not even joking.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, they look cool. Like, I have no problem with allowing them to live on my planet. It's like, yes, you should be Romans. You should be Roman soldiers, in fact.
Let's not fight with the Gagasi just yet, because they're much stronger than we are. We found some of their minerals.
Yeah, Yodi won't be cracking planets this stream, most likely. That's going to be an endgame privilege. And
Oh, yeah.
with Drew being over in Central European time, we will not get that far with this one, but we are likely to save it and come back to it when we both find a spare moment. So,
Yeah, it also depends on you guys. If you want to see us stream again, let us know.
Indeed. We can pretend it's democratic. They do kind of look like seahorses, you're right. They do.
Would a one-eyed bird even work? Asks Luke. Well, I guess it depends where the eye is.
Yeah. Well, here's the question. It's one question to ask if a one-eyed bird would work. If it's another question, it's another one entirely to ask, would the one-eyed bird be able to evolve all the way up to the point of sapience at the level of humanity the way they are in this game?
Special project complete.
That's
Yeah,
much
because
more
he does have a
suspect.
point. He says it can't see depth, so how does it hunt?
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, maybe it uses something like, I don't know, sonic stuff.
Possibly.
Huh. Sonar. I don't know.
Very true, Lord M. Appreciate that.
Okay, so I have a colony ship going over to the Gaia world right now, even though it's like on the border of the Gagasi hegemony, so if they do decide to attack me, that colony is toast.
Yeah, so far it seems like the conflicts that are developing don't involve me.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It makes me a little suspicious.
Eric just said more streams would be cool. I'd like to see another bromance-style series like you did with Mal a while back. Yeah, like she and I were just talking about Mal earlier on because our mutual friend Sabouts, she has done some recorded content with. And Sabouts is an awesome guy. I haven't talked to him in a while. But,
We have claimed a new
but yeah,
world.
I haven't done any multiplayer strategy stuff on my channel. This is the first time since I recorded content with Mal. It's been that long.
Very long.
And I'm glad it's with you. This is fun.
Cute, so am I.
And yes, Yodi, Romans were known for integrating conquered nations. They would take ideas, like they had Greek-style ships, but then they're like, well, wait a minute. We need to be able to board quickly in naval battles. What if we added a plank that could rotate, and then we could walk along the plank onto another ship? So you take by rotate, I mean it rotates at one end, and the Romans added that. So they took existing stuff from other nations, improved upon it. They also did that with gods. So all kinds of things. Cultural thievery. But, yeah, Rome were the original cultural appropriators.
No. He didn't say romance style.
Special
Menturius,
project
he said
complete.
Romance.
Yes, bromance. Bromance style. That is the name that Mal, mainly, but both of us, gave to the Master of Orion style content on my channel. So bromance was the name of it, and he was saying bromance style. Obviously, Drew and I wouldn't call our stuff bromance. That would be weird and unnecessary. But that was what it was called back in the day. Sorry, people who have been on my channel for a while get that implicitly, but I can understand how the B might not have been picked up by someone who didn't know what I meant.
I can be bro.
Okay,
Oh,
I take
hello.
it back. We'll do romance. We'll make it awkward. Issue special
Construction
project cloud study.
complete.
Okay, I've got the cloud study. Let me go ahead and research that. It's going to take 40 months. Good lord.
Being attacked by pirates who say R.
Complete with the rolled R.
I'm gonna kill them. Drush has more planets in her area. She's more space to expand than Hadrian. Okay.
Yeah, I have no space to expand it. For now, I'm playing tall until I can conquer some people.
Okay, that explanation was very welcome because Menturius now says, And OPB says some collab streams or projects of the two of you would be awesome. Hope it becomes a thing. Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah, appreciate that.
I have learned that when Americans say, I'll consider it, they actually mean no, but I want to be polite, so I'm just going to say I'll consider it. Is that true?
I don't know if it's an Americanism. It might be slightly more culturally normalized here, but I think... So I'm used to it, certainly, as someone who lives in America, but I don't think that I necessarily translate that every time I hear it. I think it's just an ambiguity, right? So if you ask for a definitive answer from someone on a commitment, and they give you something that's less than a yes or a no, like, you can say whatever you want. Like, I think that probably translates across cultures, right? I mean, if someone is kind of what they would say in my area of the country, hemming and hawing, kind of going back and forth, like not quite committing to one way, to like one answer or another. And that's what I'll consider it is. It's like, I'll think about it. Yeah, it's a nice way of saying, I have heard what you've said. I will not acknowledge whether or not I care.
Right. Well, here, I mean, the Dutch would pretty much just say, no, don't think so.
Yeah, and there's definitely...
It's very different.
There's an advantage to that, and I admire that in a way. I can't say that I could point to without thinking about it for a while or do some research, like where that might have originated. It's probably more than one source, but it's just it might be more American than I realized. Huh, bless her heart. Oh, that's definitely an Americanism right there, Yodi.
Bless her heart.
Oh, yeah.
I have found caretakers on my Gaia world. They're saying keep off the grass.
I think you can settle with them there.
Yes, but I have the, I can say, how can we help? Or I can say nonsense. We'll develop how we see fit.
Oh, yeah. So you can role play or you can play the system. Ooh, decisions.
I know. I kind of want to play the system. Let's see, what is this? Impure beacon on range.
That's why I always feel a little bit dirty on my channel because I focus so much on narrative. But it's just like, well, I also have to think how many times have I done this same thing before in past playthroughs for narrative reasons? Should I do something different to make it interesting? Like, there's all kinds of...
It's just really crappy, though.
Which is?
Minerals from jobs minus 80%.
Oh, good God.
Energy credits from jobs minus 30%. Unity plus 40%. Artisans plus 20%. Minerals from jobs minus 80%?
Wow. I've got the odd factor on Antiochia if it makes you feel any better. Oh yeah, for sure, Lord M. I can see it. We have multiple... I didn't tell you this yet, Drew, but I have one system with 6 rare crystals in it. Another system with a moat. Yeah, it's really the 6 rare crystal system. So once I have that technology, I will be
that's
definitely...
pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I saw that, Lord M. I can't do anything about it yet. So, you know, it's interesting. I don't know if this has been your experience when you've live streamed, going off on a slight
Special
tangent.
project complete.
Wait, hang on. Dancing plague neutralized. Yay. It looks like the galactic community is being formed. Yes, this is a word.
I know. Oh, okay. I was just going to say no, it's nonsense, but okay. Fine.
Well, you can do what you want. It's fine. You're your own person. I respect your autonomy. It's interesting. The streaming dynamic, I'm finding that I'm enjoying the suggestions, just like the little reminders. Like a moment ago, somebody pointed out that I didn't have a defensive station on my galactic north a moment, like 5-10 minutes ago. And in a live setting, that's really useful because I am juggling more. I'm conversing with the person I'm streaming with. I'm reading chat. I find sometimes, however helpful a suggestion is intended to be on a YouTube comment, usually it's something that I've already thought about or will think about in future episodes or in a future episode. And it's like you don't necessarily want to have that autonomy and decision making and thinking taken away from you by someone reminding you of everything.
Yes.
So the live stream on Stellaris. I'm honestly enjoying the fact that you guys are here and helping me catch things when I overlook them because that's useful.
Can actively help. Yes, that's true. That is very nice.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of OG, hey Nixie, how are you? We've got someone who's been here, honestly, as long as I can remember. I want to say since my very first series, definitely since second or third. Good to see you.
You should trade comms for comms with the bird people. Do you think I can?
Might be able to.
Robert says we do sometimes consider it. That's a long time ago. And Kaiser Amadeus, hi! Welcome.
I'm doing very well, Nixie. Like we were saying earlier in the stream before you got here, Drew just, here's another Southernism, got a wild hair yesterday and just messaged me and said, hey, do you want to stream? And I was like, okay. Like it was the easiest decision either of us could have made. And so we had some free time and maybe we'll get onto more of it in coming weekends, especially while everyone is locked down and needs the distraction. But
staying home.
Yeah, it's fun. Let's see. Emperor Gaius Hadrianus has died. Sad day. So now that means our successor, Octavia, is giving me a unity boost. Nice. Galactic community has been founded.
I've met you. There you are.
Aha!
Oh yeah, because the galactic communities. Oh, there's somebody right next to us. Oh, hang on. Maybe I'm not going to kill the ancient drones then. I was going to make my way over to you, but now I don't have to. Return.
Yeah, we're going to have to wipe out the Confederacy of Kunti together.
Definitely.
All right, so I've got full resource storage again. Let me go ahead and sell...
Hang on, because
sell a few more than 5,000 this time. got so... My resource stockpile is crazy right now. Have I finished destroyers yet? Did I finish that? No, we're working on the asteroid defense system, and the destroyers will be done. Then I'll be building a crap ton of destroyers immediately, and I might even be able to go to war against the Confederacy of Kunti. Yeah, I thought that was you, Lord M, that commented on the North Space Station. I couldn't quite remember. Oh, by the way, MavTuber, Drew, after I was talking about juggling everything and keeping up with decision-making, I had someone say, oh, I pray I never catch you live playing The Long Dark. Hey, listen. I wouldn't be talking to someone else in that situation. So yes, I'd be reading chat. I'd have to do what Athenon does and factor that in. But it wouldn't be quite as bad. Wouldn't be quite as bad. And in the same way, like because I would be interacting with chat, like the suggestions I think wouldn't be as abrasive as the normal are. And suggestions are not always abrasive, by the way, but they're a little bit, when there's an overwhelming chorus of people telling me to do one thing or another in YouTube comments, it can be a bit off-putting, not because anyone means badly, but just because the format, like I might very well have decided to do that thing in the very next episode, either that I've already recorded or have yet to record and think about. So that can be weird because it can mess with me. But in live streams, it's all live.
Traffic.
Like you guys are seeing what I'm doing and you're giving me live feedback and I can respond to it, and that dynamic's not there. It's pretty great. So what pack did you just send me? I accepted it automatically when I was talking.
Oh, it just makes me your overlord. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Drew, what did you do?
You a non-aggression
Non-aggression pact. Thank you. I was messing with you. I was already reading it on my screen when you said that, but anyway. See, this is interesting. I'm not accustomed to interacting with like the diplomatic functions on an empire, while I also know I can just talk to the player.
Why don't you just do?
Yeah, Chris, that's a really interesting dynamic to it, and that's something that I wish a lot of what you would call backseaters would think about, because I really genuinely, I want people to understand I'm not railing against people who leave suggestions, but like when you're the one person, and Drew can relate to this, when you're the one person who's getting all the suggestions, and like you start to question whether or not you would have thought of something yourself because of all the people covering all of the possible options in the comments, it really does after a
Special
while
project complete.
Get in your head no matter how much you try not to deal with it. So most of the time when I'm doing recordings, I don't get to, of strategy games in particular, I don't get to the comments until a few days, until I've already recorded some stuff ahead of time, because I don't want that effect. It's rather unpleasant. So that's what I'm enjoying with the live stream format, is that it's not the case right now. Oh yeah, Civ stream would be fun too. What do you think of that, Drew?
Oh, I think that would be great. That's a good idea.
I've got some spare influence, so I'm going to use it. Yeah, that's exactly it, Chris. It takes away, and that's the hard thing about it, because it takes away my agency, right? It takes away a little bit of autonomy, but that's not the commenter's attention. Like most people who leave those comments just are trying to help, and they're trying to interact. A lot of people who post comments on YouTube are genuinely just trying to have that human back and forth. At the root of it, that's what people want. Even when people are being really rude, at the root of it, all they're looking for is an exchange. And so it's like, you know, I'm not making excuses for rude people, but the point is that, like, it's understandable why people leave the suggestions. They just pile on. It's just an interesting dynamic, not meaning to be too negative or anything. It's just something that is interesting to think about, because I don't think it occurs to people outside of the people actually running channels as often. Let's see. All right, I've got a cold fusion reactor going on research, and destroyers are how close? Oh no, I'm still working on the asteroid defense system. That's 31 months. I didn't
Robert
realize.
says, if you do Civ with Hadrian, be mean and make yourselves pick a Civ at random.
Oh.
I do like that that suggestion, actually.
Yeah. I've played most of them on the channel.
We can't federate yet, DJ Slide, because we don't have the option yet.
But we will.
We will.
We will.
I am at, let me see, almost done with Discovery, and then I think I'm just going to go for Diplomacy so that we can actually federate.
All right, so buzzword standardization is the current. Yeah.
Fine.
I'll vote in favor.
Yeah, you need to be in favor, because that's mine.
Yep. Oh, you literally proposed that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm mad because I'm researching an asteroid defense system, and I do want to have that on it's on one of my main colonies. So I definitely need to take care of it. But it's the same researcher that was researching destroyers. So that's on hold in the meantime.
Oh, destroyers are important. Yeah, I'm getting destroyers soon too.
Good. That'll come in handy. Yeah, Eric makes a really good point. It's just like, it's hard to, communicate that way on the internet in general, and people don't pick up on vocal inflections. And that's absolutely correct. I mean, everything we type on the internet, YouTube comments, chat, like, it's all a degree colder than is intended on average. Like, written text is colder than spoken communication. It's harder to read. It's more likely that you're going to misinterpret something in a negatively biased way. And that's true across the board, not just on YouTube. So for sure, that's a good point.
That is true. Unknown contact.
Still researching Starhold as well.
Enact the study living sea planetary decision on Sikon 2, but I haven't colonized that yet, so that's going to take a while. Reaching for the orb. Should we reach for the orb?
Is that the calculator?
The orb. Yes, that's the calculator, isn't it?
Around the black hole?
So. Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Gargantua.
Yeah, do it. Do it. The Confederacy of Kunti has laid claim to the Anachronous system. The Anachronous system? Which one's that? Oh, okay. Yeah, they're making claims. I think I'm going to go ahead and return the favor.
This is a very color... Hold on. Have you zoomed out yet?
Whoa!
What happened here?
I don't know.
This is the strangest galaxy spawn I've ever seen. So this whole northern part is just empty. Wow.
Lord M, I'm taking the votes one thing at a time. The votes only come one at a time. The next ones won't pop up until the next one's in session. So right now, the one that I voted on, buzzword standardization, that's going to be there for like another 1,325 days.
Yeah, and then the Senate's going to be in recess,
yep.
And only then do they come back.
Yes.
So it takes a while.
So it's a good question, because when I first started playing Federations, I did exactly as you are currently alluding to, which is decide on all the things, but you don't have to, because it's not going to be up for years and years and years. I love the track that's playing in my game right now. It's the one that I played in March when I brought the channel back.
Ah, that's good.
What's the name of it? Call to Assembly, yeah.
Wait, you can hover over it, right? And then you can see it? Distant Nebula is playing on mine.
Yeah. Oh, can you can't hover over it? No, I had to click it, but anyway.
Oh, yeah, you need to click it. Details.
Trifles. My voice had a little bit more rasp to it right now. I could do a proper Jack Sparrow imitation and go, trifles. Not quite there. No, not quite there.
Practice.
I need to not drink anything for like an entire day, then I'll be fine.
Ah, well, that's not healthy though.
Gargle some salt water.
Yay! Ew.
I know, right?
I need more fleet command limit size thing. You know what I mean. Stuff.
Naval capacity?
No, the other thing. Fleet cap.
Hey, Calandri, good to see you. Got another old friend just pop in.
People are kind of getting quiet here. I think people fell asleep on my stream. I'm sorry.
Like, I think we're getting into a groove too, so to an extent, people that are still watching are just kind of in sync, simpatico.
Completely hypnotized and listening. Speaking of hypnosis, I watched the first episode of Freud on Netflix the other day, and I was so bored.
Really?
Yeah! I was very surprised because I thought I would love it. It was so boring.
I actually don't know too much about that series.
Yeah, it's about Freud, obviously, but and how he, I wanted to say came to power, but how he became more known. I just met the Infinity Machine, of course. But yeah, it was just so boring. So then I went to Vikings.
Yeah, that's going to be slightly less boring.
Different, yeah.
Special project complete.
Still being excavated here.
The asteroid defense system is done, which means I'm finally back to researching destroyers and only 11 months away from them. And I had someone just say that we need a war. Yeah, look how many alloys I have. Look how many minerals I have. I promise you, as soon as I can build destroyers, we're going to build a crap ton of them. Also,
I have the same issue, the same comment here from Menti.
Also, once destroyers are done, I will hopefully still have the opportunity to research starholds, because I don't have those yet. And starholds, I can also use my backlog of alloys and get some additional shipyards up. I'm getting lots of donation events from the artisan troop. Are you getting those too?
Nope, nothing. And I am their, what is it called? Patron.
Yeah.
But nope, nothing.
I finally remembered. I kept getting sidetracked by either pop-ups or discussion. Like, it was mainly pop-ups at first, but I keep forgetting and then almost going back to it and then not doing it. I finally set up a research boost from the curators. It's sitting on that.
Good. I want to meet them. Wait, have I now met them by default because the Galactic Community has formed?
You should have. Oh yeah, that's totally fine, Chris. Chris is pointing out the all-important difference between a lurker and a regular commenter. I'm a long-time viewer, but I don't usually comment on any recordings. I'm more likely to chat and stream. I appreciate you guys just as much, because there's lots of you. A lot of people don't join in the comment section. Comment section tends to be the people who are either most
inbound
positively...
message traffic.
Yeah, communications, let's do that. Who are most positively motivated to comment, like say something like really high on the niceness scale, or most negatively motivated, like something really low on the niceness scale. People more in the middle who are just enjoying themselves and don't necessarily have anything to contribute that hasn't already been contributed, or they're not that motivated. They're just hanging out and enjoying the content, and they're just as important to the channel mechanism and just the community in general as anyone else.
Second Ascension perk.
I went with Imperial Prerogative from Ein.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Yeah, Administrative Cap, eh? Might be good. I can choose Mind over Matter, but it's a little soon to go Psionic, I think. One Vision. Nah, I'm way over Cap. Yeah.
Yeah, I was over Cap until I built a new administrative hub on one of my worlds. I don't have any more worlds to colonize, though. Let's see, one thing I can do. I do have some trade value I can collect from Sirius. Do I have room for I don't have room for another station, though. I'd prefer not to go over my cap.
Oh, yeah, I do keep expanding indiscriminately. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah, that might. I'm literally wedged. I can't until I conquer somebody. I'm just hoping that I can get the upper hand on these guys. And destroyers are done, so tell you what, let's go ahead and design those.
Ooh, good. You make them. I don't have them yet. 1 month remaining. So OPB says Freud's pretty mediocre and asks me what I thought about Dark. I don't think I've seen Dark, actually. Sifcat says Freud got it wrong. Well, we knew that. Do you have a migration treaty with Hadrian? I do not. I don't think I can suggest that yet.
Gotta sell some more minerals before I finish designing my ships here.
Yeah, we need positive relations.
Foreign powers are engaging in active hostilities.
Conflicts.
Okay, back to ship design. Let's see, we've got a Decima class ship, and that's just a gunship. I think I'll keep that mainly as the computer made it.
Science Division reports.
Whoa.
I like to sleep because I head out during dream time. Yeah, me too, Sifcat, me too. I did see that Lily says she never sleeps, but I love to sleep. Love it. Let's see, fleet design.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have an artillery class. Yeah. With a gunship stern, so slightly more heavy weapon based, but not really that different. just 2 variants on a very similar weapon balance for now until I have more weapons that I can install. In other words, the usual. I'll make them a line ship.
Oh, I always go with the default there. With what type of ship they are. I find that the game usually picks them quite well.
Yeah, generally speaking. I don't usually have too many problems. Let's see, and you're a Picket class? Yeah, that's fine. Let me also make sure my other ships are set up for the same thing. Let's have a Picket class combat computer on the Picket Corvette, and then Swarm for everything else. Yep. Alright, and now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, hang on.
Ooh, lag.
Lord M, I saw your comment a moment ago, but I didn't know what you meant. You asked how I would rate your comment. Can you clarify? Just didn't want you to feel like I had overlooked your message. Definitely saw it.
There we go. Barrier point defense, hyperdrive. Ooh, capacity overload. Hyperdrive. Luke says, I want to go to the gym this summer. Ooh, past resolution, buzzword standardization. Yes!
Excellent.
Enough sleep is important to build muscle. Oh, really? You sleep 7 hours, preferably 8. Well, I need 8 hours of sleep a day, otherwise I'm very, very grumpy.
Yeah, I need a very regular amount of sleep for sure. Alright, I do have a Ministry of Culture, which I probably want to go ahead and build on this planet, but I very likely have something that I need more than that. Yeah, let me go ahead and do Alloy
my influence limit.
You hit your influence limit?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think that has ever happened to me before.
Yeah, I am definitely, because I'm so boxed in, you're starting to see the advantage of playing tall, because I mean, I just have a massive stock. This is so different from Final Federation 2. I have just a massive stock of resources.
Ooh, nice. I want a massive stock of resources.
It's pretty freaking crazy. I'm going to have to build a second fleet before long, but I don't have naval capacity for it right now, so I'm also building destroyers one ship at a time because I still don't have starholds. Although I am researching a technology that'll give me 2 more stations, so that'll help. Callisto from my channel goes, what is this sleep you speak of?
Sleep? What is it? Can I get it too?
Oh, hey, not Hadrian is here. Hey, Title Plays, how you doing?
Yeah.
We have a running joke in my comment section because there are people who, a couple of times over the past few days, have asked, like me, a specific question. I mean, it's one thing to see a question in a comment section, but literally people have said, Hadrian, comma, let me get your advice on this. So very specifically directed to me as opposed to the general comment. And he's responded to both of them with, I'm not Hadrian, but. And I've responded to both of those with, he's lying, he is me. And so everyone's
that's good.
Thoroughly confused. All right, so it looks like the Urkuzu bonded merchants, we got ruthless capitalists, have opened their borders to me. I didn't even realize they had closed them to begin with. Where are they?
Everybody closes their borders to you at the beginning because our default is to have closed borders, so people don't like that.
Yes, of course. Hey, Noah, good to see you. Noah, this is Druzhnik. She's got her stream going up on her channel as well.
Hi, Noah.
Matter of fact, I think I can link you to it. 1 second. Do you have just your username set up as your YouTube link? If I do youtube.com/Druzhnik, will it link you?
Yeah, it is /C/Druzhnik because they put the creator in between. C for creator.
Yeah, actually, I don't think.
Really?
Yep, it works.
Work?
Yep, you don't have to have the C.
Ha! That's good to know.
Mm-hmm. I was very adamant about that when I first founded my channel and I got my custom URL when I first set up Hadrian
Division
LP.
report success.
I was curious how that worked. Yeah, I'm going to research moat harvesting traps, obvious reasons. My research is starting to slow down a little bit.
You should colonize those worlds around Roomba. Yeah, but they are yellow. I mean, I could. Why not? 60%. It's still fine. I will colonize them. That's a good idea. Good suggestion. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I did see what you said, Lord M. No, I think your comments in general are helpful. And like I said, I'm really trying to thread the needle because I'm not actually harping on people who have helpful intentions. But I am pointing out that even the most helpful comments in the context of all the other comments that are happening can be harder to read than you might think. So no, generally speaking, I've never had an issue with you, and I rate your comments as very helpful, and I'm really glad you're here watching, for the record. And what I was saying a moment ago is just intended to be brain food for people, to provide the streamer's perspective, because it's not something... Remember what I was saying earlier about how everything that's written is cold? If I were to try and say some of the stuff I've been saying in text as opposed to with my voice, it probably wouldn't come across the way that I want it to, and the way that I hope it's been coming across while I've been talking about it. So,
No, we can't do a migration treaty yet, Menturius, because we need to have friendly relations, and we're going up very, very slowly. I mean, I guess we could guarantee each other's independence. That would help. Or... Let's see where my envoy is.
Okay. Senate's now in session, so I can vote on forming the galactic market. Oh, yes, please.
Oh, I'm quite large compared to the others. Maybe I should stop expanding.
Ships refitted.
What he said?
Took you a while to get there in this stream.
I was just waiting
yes,
for,
I could
for the
send
opportunity.
Hadrian an envoy. Yeah, this was a good one. Paspov, that's where my envoy is. Let's see if it still is needed there. We're almost to friendly, so when that changes to friendly, I'll send it to Hadrian. Which is going to be very soon.
It's doing the thing where a random ship spawned that's not part of the first fleet. Classis 1.
Yes. That's annoying. Sifcat says you're at 88 viewers.
I am, or you are?
No, you are.
Yes, 85. And glad for every one of them. Happy you guys are having a good time.
Let's hope they do. Or they are, I mean.
Yes. Thank you, Captain Obvious Noah Johnson. This is one of my regulars. It seems Rome's expansion has been slowed by your neighbors. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yes, just slightly.
Foreign powers are engaging in active hostilities.
Conflict.
Science Division reports success.
Sigmok. Okay.
Cool. All right, I'm finally researching starholds. I need those yesterday. Why is the game doing this? I got a Classis 3, a Classis 4, and a Classis 5. Go away, all of you.
That's strange.
Yeah, hang on. I think it's because I had some... It's been doing this for a while. It has to do with if you give an upgrade order while ships are still building.
Oh, yes.
It's so obnoxious.
Idea. I know.
Yes, Chris, you've got this right. They're not rivals. They're blankets. They're security blankets. That's what they are. Working on a jumper, huh, Callisto? How far along are you? Are there sleeves yet? I'm assuming what you mean by that is that you're knitting or crocheting one. But you could also be patching one up, long dark style, that's been damaged.
Unless she's talking down somebody who wants to jump off or something.
No, she's talking about a jumper. How's the combat AI in Stellaris nowadays? How is the combat AI in Stellaris nowadays? What do you think, Drew? Got that question in my channel.
still not the best. I mean, it's improved with federations, I think, because I've seen that empires do send more consolidated fleets now to the same place. So that's good. That's very good. But you can still outsmart them pretty easily as a human player. What do you think?
I think they're better than they used to be. I think that ever since they had that, and this has been a while now. Hang on, I've got to pick. Should I go with diplomacy so we can federate soon, you think?
Yes.
Right.
I'm going to go with that too.
Got it. I think that it's been a long time since they did this, but remember when they first did the change that introduced command limit and introduced withdrawal from
Ships
combat
refitted.
and all of that that made it to where the game was supposed to be a little bit less about doom stacking.
Yes.
Ever since then, the game's combat AI has been getting smarter and smarter. It's still not perfect. There's a moment in either today's episode, I think. Yeah, it's either today's episode of Stellaris on my channel or yesterday's, where I think the Rock are going to come and help me, and they're sending fleets down, and they're in a perfect position to just like absolutely do the coolest thing ever to help me out in my situation. And they get to like the border of my system and then turn around. So the AI still does some weird things. They still managed to do something like incidentally by virtue of their presence in the one system that they hit that did a little bit of damage. So it wasn't completely just random, but it's not perfect. It's just getting better, is what I've found. I can't speak about it in detail too much because I haven't really experienced too much in-depth Federations play yet. I have played it a lot, but not to pay really close attention to the combat. I was right. Callisto is knitting a jumper.
Ah, okay. And did she get to the sleeves yet? No.
It does not have sleeves yet. Working on the color pattern of the torso, which is arguably the most important part of the jumper.
Yeah, if that's agreeable, then you're golden.
Let's see, edicts. Yeah, I am at my influence cap. What can I do with my bloody influence? Can I do some... Hang on, let's see what kind of decisions I can make planet side. Well, one thing I can
don't even
definitely
have
do...
the off-world trade.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
I have room for 2 more starbases, so I'll be doing that momentarily.
Construction complete.
What are you doing? No. Don't be silly.
Yes, thank you. Good idea, David. I've been sitting here like, what can I do with that? And I was going to claim some systems earlier and got pulled away by some pop-ups. That's the one thing about not being able to pause. Because we can pause, but it pauses both of our games. And so it's really counterproductive in a multiplayer situation to pause. And so I'm just really trying to avoid that kind of play, which is the kind of play that, as we were talking about earlier, when someone asked what kind of game this was, you really do have to pause these games a lot. So it's an adjustment because there's more constantly happening. And so I've gotten pulled away from multiple decisions that I wouldn't otherwise gotten pulled away from and distracted from.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, don't be sorry at all. Not blaming you. It's just an artifact of this whole thing. Like I said, I'm making stupid comments because it's my first time playing multiplayer, and my brain is going, ooh, look how this works. This is different. This is affecting me in a different way, and I want to comment on all of it, so I'm being a nerd. Sorry. Let's see. I would hope you're somewhat used to it by now.
Oh, yes. Oh, maybe you were talking to your viewers, but I say yes.
Everyone in general, really. Because you count as both a viewer and the person I'm streaming with, actually.
It's true. Store Ecumenopolis. Oh.
Okay,
Like
so
to.
Got a city district going up on Ithaca. That should solve most of that place's problems. But yeah, let's see. Starholds are 31 months away. I really need better research at the moment. All right, I have room for more stations now, so let's see. Let's go ahead
Point
and get...
slide. I do want to build a starbase on my western border. Let's build it in Tau Ceti.
Tau Ceti.
Tau Ceti.
Tau Ceti.
I did get a comment from Matthias. I don't know, Matthias? I think Matthias. Have you tested out the mod called Amazing Space Battles? It's really cool and balanced. Hey, have you tested that, Hadrian?
I have not. I have generally, I have one mod going right now that you guys might have noticed because a lot of my pop-ups are off to the side because I finally got annoyed at how all the event pop-ups are in the middle of the screen. So if you want to like go to the planet where something's happening, you can't, like, if you hit the Q key to go to the place where something's happening so you can visually see, oh, where has this thing occurred? Like, the pop-up is covering it. So I have that mod, but aside from that, I have very rarely messed with mods in Stellaris. I enjoy the vanilla game enough. I understand the mod community is fantastic and there's lots of really good stuff, but I just haven't found the motivation yet. Just want to be clear, I'm not knocking mods. I enjoy the base game as is.
The only mods that I have played with were mostly cosmetic, so I've played with the with some Mass Effect mods, you know, playing as Asari, and then I had a mod that made cat names for my cat races, so my cats would have the best names ever. Those kinds of mods, but I have not heard about the Amazing Space Battle mod, so that's definitely something to try out if we want to have a more challenging AI, if it really works that way.
Yes,
it's a
agreed.
Good suggestion.
Agreed. That is appreciated. Yeah, see, now that my first fleet is fully built and upgraded, I'm no longer getting the reinforce button and those extra ships aren't popping out anymore. It's so ridiculous.
Foreign powers are engaging in active hostilities.
I'm in dire need of food.
Are you?
Yeah.
I have 2 science ships, just 2. I normally have 3 or 4 at this point, but they can't go anywhere. So, and I only have 1 planet with any research buildings on it whatsoever. So I
hate it.
He's just sitting there, not able to do anything. Yeah, I've already got them started. Lord M, Sirius and Sribma. See that?
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, mode harvesting traps are done. Yay. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for the extra research alternative.
Construction complete.
And that's a decision I don't have to justify to anybody. Everyone understands that.
Don't regret it at all.
No, not at all.
Construction complete.
Lily says, I want to get Stellaris and play the Dalek mod, Asari mod, and Star Wars mod. See, that's very good opportunity in Stellaris. You know, you can play all these things. It's awesome. Those are really good mods.
Yes.
Hey, DJ Slide, I thought you had Stellaris already. I didn't know you didn't.
You know, this thing that's happening right now, just people talking about what they have and don't have, and people who are viewing from other games. This is one of the things that makes me happiest about covering multiple games that have some similarities and some similar appeal, but at the same time are different genres, different approaches. Because you get people who are Long Dark viewers coming in and going, okay, he's streaming, I'll hang out and watch for a bit. And then they kind of find themselves going, I've never played this kind of game before, but now this seems kind of cool. Like, or vice versa, like people finding the Long Dark for the first time. Like, I have to say, that is one of the things that makes me happiest about running a YouTube channel. It's like feeling like you have opened someone's eyes to a game or a genre that they had maybe been too intimidated by or hadn't even realized existed.
I love it too, especially when it's a game that is not that well known.
Yes.
I mean, Long Dark is now pretty popular, but still, it's not one of the major developers, so it's really nice that you can help people discover it that way.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because it's a really good game.
Indeed. How close am I to Starholds? Oh, thank God. 10 months away.
New sitrep.
Oh yeah, so by the way, when we exchanged communications, I did not actually meet the curators, so I still don't know them.
Oh, that's
Foreign powers are engaging
really
in active
freaking
hostilities.
Caretaker.
Full transparency, I'm nominating Earth to be the head of the Galactic Hub. I doubt it's going to actually get it.
Oh, that's fine.
But I have lots of influence, so I'm spending it.
I'm going to do the same thing. Boom! Did it.
Yes, Lord M, you're absolutely correct. We're going to have to build habitats. This is, for the current situation, until I conquer some other territory, Roman style. Yeah, we're building habitats. We don't have a choice. We don't have habitats yet, but this is a forced tall playthrough for now. Like, holy crap. I thought my Final Federation 2 playthrough was forced tall. No. This is forced tall.
Should I kill the caretaker AI?
Construction
I can fire
complete.
on him. I can also take him up as a leader.
The caretaker AI, isn't that the one that you find in the derelict ship?
Construction complete.
No, I just found him in a
Construction
random
complete.
system.
I don't remember what that one really is about.
Me neither.
Although,
try it.
yeah, give it a shot.
We're happy to have you. Excellent. He says, I'm ready to serve. Good. You should be. Let's see where we put you.
We were talking about Masters of Orion earlier. I've got a viewer here who's been watching since those days. Yeah, it's actually exactly what happened with you. Drew was saying earlier that she did the same thing. Like, she was into Master of Orion and then found out about Stellaris and got into Stellaris as a result of seeing some of my videos and some
Science
of the other
Division
videos
report
among
success.
our friends coming out at the same time. So yeah, you're not alone in that.
Nope. Never alone.
Never.
I did see you say that. Did you just like to kill the caretaker AI? I didn't. Matthias says, it makes all the ships shoot from further away and gives highlights their roles visually. It also makes space battles last longer. Okay.
Okay.
Sifcat suggests that Stellaris civilization, etc. need pandemic upgrades, and Robert concurs. Pandemics in civilization. That's interesting. That would be good.
Also, pandemics in Stellaris.
Yes.
We need an
think that might be
espionage
the
and
next
diseases
for,
update. Espionage and diseases. It could be together or it could be separate. I would love
Yep.
to see both of those.
I mean, it could very well be the next expansion for Civ 6, if it still gets one. I don't know if it'll get one more.
Civ seems to have a cycle, right, that they follow. And I get the sense that it's more or less done with 6, which makes me sad because I am in your corner. I would like there to be one more. But
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the press machine around 6 has wound down. We might get one more because I remember before Gathering Storm, the press machine wound down, and I was thinking they're going to do an expansion. It's going to be a really big expansion. It's going to change the game a lot, and that's exactly what happened. And I'm not saying I was the only one that called that. I certainly wasn't, but like, it's kind of happening again. But I don't necessarily have the same sense that it's because they're working on something.
I mean, there is still room for improvement for Civ 6, and yes, Lily, they did add global warming to Civ 6, but pandemics would just be... It would really add something to the game in terms of mechanics. So why can't... I mean, it's a big developer. They could work on 7 and a DLC at the same time. I mean, nothing that really gets the buzz going properly for a new game than a very recent expansion for the older one, in my experience.
I agree.
Because you just get into the game again, and then you want the next one as well. Oh yeah, Robert says Civ 6 is getting DLCs because they are adding them to the store but under code names. I saw that somewhere too.
Oh, interesting. Robert, could you DM me a link on Twitter to that? Because I hadn't heard anything, and I would love to learn a bit more. If there's a story where you heard that, or if you just saw it yourself, just send me a message. Fill me in.
No, there's a
I'm
link.
curious.
There's a link. I'm pretty sure that Robert can send you that link.
Oh yeah, I am too. So I just had my excavation sites, the Sentinels excavation project on Alpha Centauri. Always happens on Alpha Centauri in my playthroughs. But that ate my scientist momentarily. Senate's now in session. The readied shield. Diplomatic weight, complete power. I know, right? All the things at once.
Help me. Okay, sell that. Get this. I finally met the curators.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it, Robert, Andrew, how much data mining is starting to become part of how we find out about developers' plans? I play a mobile game in the Assassin's Creed universe called Assassin's Creed Rebellion that I highly, highly, highly recommend to anyone that's a fan of Assassin's Creed. It's a lot of fun, especially if you like team building and like... it's got kind of it has a similar appeal to me that State of Decay does, where you have like a group of people and you're individually building up the attributes of each team member, and it's assassins from across the Assassin's Creed saga, and the community, the Discord community for that game, knows a lot in advance of the average player because they data mine the crap out of it. Yodi, not in a while. I just had Yodi ask if I've tried any of the challenges in the Long Dark. Not in a while.
Ooh, especially that new difficult one?
Yeah, haven't touched it.
I don't think I could do it.
So good to see you, Calandri. Thanks for stopping in. Hope everything's going well for you. Yeah, I would love to catch up soon. Send me a message. And hopefully coming home is relatively smooth for you, given the whole situation. I'll cross my fingers. I know it's a ways away, but see you soon. You can tell when I actually know someone in real life that's leaving.
Yes.
they get a slightly longer-winded.
Fox is looking forward more to humankind than the next Civ. Yeah, I am highly looking forward to humankind.
Oh boy, okay.
Uh-oh, are you not?
I'm not.
Tell me why.
I don't like the way that they're making it to where every age of the game you pick like a different culture that you follow, so you can have like Romans mixed with samurai, mixed with whatever you go era by era. That's how I understand it.
You don't have to.
Well, the fact that it's there, like, it's not coherent enough for me. Like, I see why they're doing that. Like, from a gameplay design perspective, and to make it different, to make it interesting, I respect it. Like, I don't have a problem with it. But from what I've seen so far, I don't see a game that I can sink my imagination into like I can in Civilization. I might be wrong. I would love to be proven wrong, but right now that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I do hope you're wrong. I mean,
I'm very impressed technically by the game. Just to be clear.
It also simulates migration, though, because, no civilization is pure in the sense that it's the same as it was thousands of years ago.
Yes.
So it does make sense.
Trade and actual cultural appropriation. That's a very negative term in current social lexicon, but just in terms of cultures learning from one another. Hey, commercial pack. Yeah, we can do that.
Science Division report success.
I just met the Riggins. Did you meet the Riggins?
Not sure. I also sent you a research pact.
You did?
Yes.
So you did?
Ooh.
Okay, I have the ability to form a federation, so let me see if I can...
I do too! I did promise you a proposal yesterday.
You did. You better do this right. Better be flowers.
Tulips? That work?
That's fine. What's the Roman state flower?
I don't know.
That's the corniest joke ever. I'm so sorry.
Inbound message traffic.
Foreign Federation. Okay. The
Federal Cooperation Treaty signed.
So say we all.
Yo, the mood again.
I'm so amused. Let me go ahead and... Oh my god, I'm so amused. Alright, I've just plugged an envoy into the Federation.
Okay, good. I need a second envoy. Oh, I have a second envoy. I'm gonna do the same thing. I mean, we do have comparable ethics.
Yeah. That'll help. That will help indeed.
Now I also have the dancing plague. Start the music, it's party time! Party time, party time, party, party, party time. Ooh, naval cap, finally.
No BSG jokes? Why too soon? Did you just watch the series recently, or does it hurt that much? Did you dislike the ending that much? I'm curious.
Which
I had someone say, don't make BSG jokes, because I said, so say we all. Oh, interesting. Someone wants one of my scientists, I think. Proculus Canuleus. Our engineering researcher. He's level 5.
Oh! Oh! Okay, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Never mind.
I'll let him have him. I don't want to piss off the Fallen Empire right now.
My pops are dancing to their death.
Oh, that sounds generally not good.
probably bad.
Yeah, Cal, I know it was a divisive ending for sure. I wasn't, like, in love with it, but I didn't hate it as much as everyone else did. I didn't hate it at all. I just, you know, it's definitely a polarizing ending.
I have so many pop-ups and things and stuffs and... Can't keep track of them all. Dance till you're dead. Yeah, we need to fix that, don't we? Cure the
Science
dancers.
Division reports a new breakthrough.
So we really need to start attacking the Kunti soon, don't you think? I mean, they're overwhelming.
My naval capacity is slightly overboard at the moment, so I'm trying to fix that.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
And then
Ships
as
refitted.
soon as I am ready to attack them, I will be doing that.
I'm working on it too. Yeah, good.
They're still overwhelmingly powerful compared to me, by the way. So
yeah, I know.
that's the other thing, is that I need more ships. So I can definitely build up my defenses. Oh, and I can finally do my starholds, so let's go ahead and give those orders.
How much to the... Oh, no! I was researching Naval Cap, and I started Cure the Dancers, and now I'm not researching Naval Cap.
Oh. My condolences. Also, it looks like the Roomba system... Where's the Roomba system? Oh, did you get the...
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it. My Federation
Did I get
partner
it?
is... Yeah, you got it. Congrats.
Okay, good. Got the trade thing. Market leader. Well, I'm Dutch. I should be a market leader, don't you think?
The Everite mandate does... Yes, you should be market leader, absolutely. The Everite mandate does not like you, therefore they can't federate with us.
But I'm
Science
very likable.
Division reports a new
Yeah.
breakthrough.
Nice. I now have more research alternatives. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to start doing everything I can to speed up my research, because, yeah, it's pretty slow at the moment. It's almost like I'm playing tall and don't have a choice. Influence-wise, I'm fine. Can I clear any more blockers? There's a question.
Sing to death, modifier removed. Good. Thank you. Now get me my naval cap.
Good.
Civ says I want to see Drush dance. Nope.
Is that a heck no? No, you don't?
Nope. No, it's a heck no, I'm not going to do it.
Yep. All right, so we are gaining cohesion slowly but surely. All right, we're going to try and find our missing archaeologist. It's interesting, the missing archaeologist step in this chain, the Sentinels chain, even if you don't have 100 influence, it'll let you do it. It's really odd.
Really? Is it a bug?
Yes, I think it is. It eats up all of your influence, but it still lets you do it. Yeah, he's now maimed. His leader lifespan has been reduced by 40 years, so he'll probably die soon. Oh, thank you, Ezra. That's very kind of you.
Ooh,
Thanks for stopping in.
hidden passage.
It's good to see you. Yodi, I swear to God, that's the next series I'm bringing back. As soon as I'm able to build a third series into the schedule, which will be soon because the school year is about to end, I'm bringing back Red Winter. Absolutely. Surviving Mars has been dormant for a while. But that is the planet. I'm sticking to it. I just haven't been able to build up. What I'm doing now to make myself not get overwhelmed by the channel and have to go take a break for a long time, which is just not fun for anyone, is I don't do an extra series from what I'm currently doing unless I have a huge backlog in everything I currently have. Like at least a week in everything I currently have. I don't let myself do it. So that's what we're waiting for, and we're almost there.
Backlog.
Yes, Drew understands.
Oh, yeah. It's always a pain recording enough before you go on vacation or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Stressful, to say the least.
Absolutely. It's just stressful in
Science
general
Division
to
report
do
success.
like same day recordings or even previous day recordings, but same day in particular.
Yeah.
Because you just feel the pressure, and it affects the way that you play, and you don't have quite as much fun, and it feels like more of an obligation, and it's all kinds of things. But when you're on top of it and you build up a backlog, that's when everything is kind of humming nicely. So I just have some very strict rules for myself now.
You keep kind of mentally checking your watch too if you're doing same day recording. I really don't like it.
Oh yeah.
It's too stressful.
Yeah, it's way too much. But it's good though, because I finally figured out like the rules that I have to follow, that I make myself follow, that if I do, I don't get overwhelmed, and the channel is able to be a bit more stable.
Yes,
which I
that's
think
good.
All creators, like, take notes if you're listening to this and you're thinking
Science
about
Division
doing YouTube or
report
Twitch
success.
or whatever. All creators go through that to certain degrees. Okay, opening the Sentinel so carefully so we can reassemble it. We will not desecrate a sacred monument or level the xenomonstrosities. I'll open it.
New sit rep.
Ah, the autocracy of Bebak has been conquered.
They were there. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, the Kunti are expanding a lot. We really have to be careful there.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on them. They haven't changed that much, have they? Their shape is about the same.
No, they have expanded, I think. Pretty sure.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Clean campaign, edict.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay, so my upgrades are finally finishing here, so I can upgrade the defenses on these stations. I can also build things that will help with words. What am I thinking?
Words.
Piracy. Yes, piracy.
Okay, I'm almost back up at normal naval cap, and then I'm going to start building up my fleet again. And then I'll be able to attack.
Good. I have some somewhat discouraging news. The Kunti are no longer a valid rival for me. You know what that means?
Uh-oh, they're too strong?
Yep, too strong.
Oh dear. That's not good.
No, it is not. And I'm literally trying to build up to having more naval capacity as fast as I can.
Any way we can get more friends?
Can we federate with anyone near you? Because my nearest
I'm
neighbor
checking.
does not like you, unfortunately. So I don't know what you did to them while I wasn't looking.
Probably looked at them strangely or something.
Yeah, rest in peace, Rome.
Okay, these guys are receptive. So if I open my borders to them...
One thing I can
The
absolutely
Rassellian
do.
coterie, they are a banded commune, so they really fit our ethics.
That sounds good.
Renius Prime, what's going on with you? Rowdy bunch.
I'm designing
Why?
my defense platforms. I need to.
Oh, I have not played around with that. I have found the Zeroni homeworld already, though.
Oh, good. I haven't found my precursors. Like, legit. I'm too boxed in to find my precursors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's get naval cap first. Okay, 13 months. Okay, let me keep looking. So, yeah, those guys, maybe. Trade League. Nope. Jonas Warden. Rogue Servitors. Nope. Nope, nobody in my vicinity who likes me. I
Well,
guess
that's
I'm
no
very
good.
dislikable.
That's no good at all. Let's see.
I mean, I am a xenophobe, so what did you expect?
Oh, yeah, holy crap. Thank you for pointing that out. I've got some systems to the north that I can take now. Because the empire that held them was disbanded. I didn't notice that. My admiral died. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Admiral.
R.I.P. Alright. Also, it seems like I just
going
lost
up.
my governor, literally, while I was looking at my planets. Alright. New governor. More admin cap, probably. More ship build speed. That also could come in handy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
How about improving relations with the Evandari? Let's see, where are they?
Construction complete.
No, that's somebody else. Evandari.
I still only have 2 envoys, so I can't do anything else.
Is it these guys? No. What do you mean? Hatred? Yeah.
Construction complete.
What now?
The lithoids. Did you slide?
The Everite mandate?
Yes.
Construction complete.
Yes. They do not like you.
Yeah, that's a problem. But if I could improve relations with them...
Yeah, if you could find a reason for them to like you, then that might shift.
Aliens have signed a federal cooperation treaty.
Oh! Federation!
The
Construction
Withelian
complete.
Coterie and the Galactic Zikmont Commonwealth.
That's early.
Tis. Alright, I can finally upgrade my admin cap a little bit. That's probably what I'm going to do. Although interstellar campaigns, I think I'm going to do first, just so that I don't gain war exhaustion as fast. Senate's now in session. What do we got? Regulatory facilitation. Yeah, sure. A little bit of extra output from worker pops.
Your fleet power's back up to normal.
I've got an unemployed
naval cap.
pop. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize I had slaves, but I do.
Yeah, I do too. They're fun.
Oh, Lord.
Foreign powers are engaging in active hostilities.
Uh-oh. The Confederacy of Kunti has declared war on our ally, the Rumian hierarchy. Consequently, we're now at war with the Confederacy of Kunti. All right, well, if they are going after you, you know what that means? Drew, did you go into shot?
I did.
Construction complete.
A little bit. You still with me? Deep breaths?
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right. I'm gonna hit him from my side, or not necessarily hit them right away, but I'm gonna try and hang on, let me take a look here.
System.
Well, please don't be like the Russians.
I just remembered I didn't quite finish with my defense platforms. Let me get a point defense platform built. I don't remember what distracted me, but something distracted me. Again, the inability to pause is definitely an adjustment for me, because I want to like explain what I'm doing, and I'm already stopping myself from doing that. All right, Veritum. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I have defense platforms, and I should build them. Lots of them.
Oh yes, the lack of pausing is getting at me.
I know, right? Just doing the best we can.
But they are overwhelming, so they will kill my fleet like straight away. That's the problem.
I know. Best hope we have is just to kind of get them to split up, like by me messing with them on one side. I just don't have any more naval cap right now. I don't have enough research going to boost. Like, I have everything that I possibly can. Hang on. Policy-wise.
That will require
Science
you to
Division
hit them quite
reports a new
quickly, though,
breakthrough.
because otherwise I'm going to be dead before you.
I know. I'm not necessarily going to... Oh, you mean hit them hard or hit them quickly?
Quickly.
Okay.
Soon.
Well, I can do that.
You don't have
I'm doing everything I can to speed up my research, because that's the main problem right now. Yeah. Xanth like, with your powers combined, we are Captain Don't Die in Stellaris.
Don't die in Stellaris, yeah. Hey, I thought you had a leader now.
Don Cheadle is Captain Planet. Hands down, one of the funniest videos to ever come from the internet.
Okay, they haven't come over to play yet.
Recon pass
They
completed.
probably will soon.
All right. I'm going to wait to hit them until we know what they're doing, because I don't want to draw the ire of their fleets and pull things in the opposite direction.
I would have
So
no
we're
problem with that.
gonna play a little bit of chicken with these guys.
What did I do to draw their ire, by the way? I didn't do anything.
I know,
I was
right?
just existing peacefully. Let's declare rivalry now, though. At least get some. I don't need influence. Well, now that I'm doing it, let's insult them too.
Tracking enemy fleet.
Okay, it looks like an enemy fleet has
Station reports
arrived.
enemy contact.
And I don't think... Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. They jumped my station
Fleet
at the
lost.
exact moment that I was bringing my ships in to hang out, so we weren't able to actually hold the station down. Now, the good news is the station is doing a bit of damage to their fleet.
Yeah, but they basically have 2 fleets the size of my single fleet.
Yeah, this one station has really worn down the fleets that they attacked with, which is good because when my ships come back, I can rebuild quickly. Okay. That's annoying.
Very.
But no, it's okay.
Construction
I would
complete.
rather they attack me right now. Let me go ahead and build. It looks like I need a... Are they attacking you?
No, that was an aw, that's so nice.
Science division reports success.
I'm quickly improving my ships, and then I'm going to come over and play. Have some fun. Luke, your plan is not doing very well. Just saying.
Okay. My fleets have returned. My ships have returned, rather. And I have given the order to rebuild.
Good.
And I have a number of shipyards active, so it won't take long. And I'm going to send them right back to see if they can do some damage. Empire trade value increased by 10%. Yes, please.
In the meantime, I am
Tracking enemy fleet.
reinforcing my fleet. Okay, I'll be at like 2.8k, I think.
Okay.
Oh, people are starting to ask how much longer we're going to be streaming for because it's midnight.
Construction complete.
That, my dear, is on you. You are the one who is closer to your bedtime, so you can kind of let me know. If I hit a point where I'm like, one thing I'll say is I probably need at least a food break in the next hour or two, just to snack on something, which would be like a 5-minute like BRB. That
really?
Yeah. Because I have some stuff that I can have quickly. I would probably need to snack on something. So I'm not talking about a long food break.
Construction
But
complete.
I'm good to keep going.
For now, too. Okay, so I think when my fleet is upgraded, 2.7k now? Yes. 2.7k. Okay, let's go
Tracking
back.
enemy fleet. Construction complete.
So, does he only have 1 fleet left in your system? Where's the other fleet?
Hang on. I'm trying to figure that out exactly. I don't know how my shipyards got closed, but I should have... Oh, man. I don't know how I missed this, but I had closed my shipyards indicator on my outliner, and so I hadn't seen my ability to build more shipyards. For whatever reason, though, my fleet is just not that strong, even though I've got a bunch of destroyers and cruisers. I think I'm waiting for some ships to join back up, but this is... I think what I'm going to do is send these guys to Srudma and see if they can get there. The fleet that's attacking is not too strong, but it's still stronger than the one I have.
Well, maybe their second fleet is heading over to my territory, which would be exactly what we want.
Yes.
Tracking enemy fleet.
So that would be fine. Let's see.
Yeah, see, the one fleet that they have is called the Red Tide, and its strength is 2606. Now...
Construction complete.
I'm still waiting on 2 destroyers. I don't know why I'm waiting on 2 destroyers. Hang on. Pause. Or not pause, but you know what I mean. What is going on with you?
Construction complete.
Good night, Silent Fox.
Construction
Thank you for
complete.
coming in. Have a good night.
Construction
Enjoy
complete.
it. Dream well.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm down 2 destroyers in this fleet. And I couldn't say why. Isn't it,
Yeah,
Callisto?
low
It's a
on
really good
energy.
soundtrack. I love Stellaris' music. It's so
Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet.
Okay, so here's their fleet. Yeah, I'm not strong enough to take them on. I could do damage to them in a way that would make their lives a little bit more difficult, which I'm going to try and do right now. But, see, I'm so frustrated. I don't know why. Like, I don't have a good explanation for this.
Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet.
I should have the ability to say, build 2 more destroyers for Classis 1, and they're
tracking enemy
they're
fleet.
nowhere to be found.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
And if you build them manually,
I suppose I could try it the old way. I'm just so accustomed to the fleet management stuff working in my favor ever since they added it. All right, so hopefully we did a little bit more damage to them. Oh yeah, I am being attacked from the north now. Lovely.
Tracking enemy fleet.
Yeah, they've got a second
sending
small
my fleet in though. Oh yeah, that's the other fleet that they had. Okay, so I'm sending my fleet in right now into their territory.
Okay. See if we can get their attention. If I can rebuild my current fleet, which it's currently repairing, I should be able to stop the fleet that's attacking from the north.
Okay, good. What about your what about the other big fleet?
I don't see it right now, but I don't have
left.
sensor range toward it. Well, one thing I can definitely do to fix that. All right, I just gave myself crystalline sensors. Let me check my rare resources. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give myself the weapon-based edicts. Okay, they're attacking Srudma, which that station is not quite, well, it's decently strong. I just didn't quite, I had so many alloys for so long, I should have built up
Construction complete.
my platforms.
Oh, yes. I don't have any platforms yet.
I was there.
Really
I was
happy.
building them, but then they attacked.
I'm in their territory right now, though.
All right, hopefully that'll pull their fleets away a little bit.
Okay, one fleet of theirs is coming in, so they have a third fleet.
I'm not
I'm gonna kill.
super concerned about this situation. I just would like to stop one of the fleets that's attacking me.
Science Division report success.
Researching better shields.
Let's see. Market fee reduced. Oh, yes. Market fee reduced. Please do. How strong is this starbase? Oh, I can take you. Let's do it.
Do it. Do it.
Cat says it's interesting to watch my eyes as the mouse goes over the screen. Actually, my contacts are annoying me right now, so I'm like, not working.
I've got a fair amount of crime on my worlds too, which I'm also not used to seeing at this stage in the game.
Yeah, I have quite a bit of crime too.
I'm not sure I have an explanation for that.
Well, there is, hang on. Isn't there like a really mean... Who was it? Was it you? No. Trade League. No, that's not a criminal thing. I don't know why. I'm going to bomb your planet.
It looks like the regulatory facilitation was passed. I'm going to go ahead and get some more consumer goods coming in on one of these worlds. Thankfully, they don't have...
Hey, I have an idea.
Huh?
I have an idea. If you take all the systems that they are currently holding back, we can quickly do
tracking
a status
enemy
focus.
fleet.
Uh-oh. Oh dear, my fleet is going to be in trouble.
Yeah, a larger fleet just arrived.
Yep. I have to
It's
get
not-
rid of their...
It's not so large that it... Hang on. There's a station that I've got set up here that is strong enough that it's holding them back. And one thing I'm going to go ahead and do is, on the stations that I still have defensively, let me go ahead and set my defense platform queue in motion.
Ooh, this is very tricky, very dicey.
Yep. Tis indeed.
Come on, guys. You can do this. You can do this.
I haven't built a ton of autoton monuments, which is weird for me, but I've been focused on getting alloys so I don't have similar shortages to what happened. And I've noticed a big difference, actually. I tend to build a lot of
Tracking
autoton
enemy
monuments so I can
fleet.
get more unity early in the game.
Science Division
Weird for
reports a
you.
new breakthrough.
Okay, I need to hightail it out of here if I can. Don't know if that'll be possible.
I'm going to boost my pop growth speed. All right, it seems like their main fleet is approaching the Procyon station, which they have to pass, and right now that station is actually stronger.
I'm currently fighting one of their main fleets. I think I'm winning.
Good.
Yes! Die!
Good.
Die!
I love the enthusiasm. Keep it coming.
Oh yeah! Who kicked your butt? I did.
Yeah.
Tracking enemy fleet.
Okay, Menturius says, no, hang on. Ezra, keep it up, Druzhnik. I'm staying awake with you and Hadrian. Thank you, that's very nice.
We're trying to keep it up.
Is there a crime syndicate? Yeah, that's what I was looking for too, Lord M. And Menti, good night. Have
No.
a good-
Engaging enemy station.
There are no corporate offices on our worlds. That's what's weird about it. Unless I've just overlooked it, or unless they can hide them from me somehow. I think when there's a corporate syndicate from a criminal crime syndicate, you can see that. It's visible.
Usually you can.
Actually, wait. I'm going to go ahead and build some more. I need to do everything possible to boost my research, so I'm going to go a little bit harder in on research labs right now than I typically do.
They are still overwhelming.
Yeah, that's odd. But hey, we're wearing them down, so I'll take it.
You guys need to stop being so annoying. That's what you need to do. I can declare martial law. Boom.
All right, I don't know where their fleet is,
Construction
but they seem
complete.
to have backed off once they saw the Procyon station.
Good.
Because they have to pass the Procyon station in order to get to Seoul.
Yes, they do. So when you take Karos back, you can then go to the south.
Yep.
That will do wonders for our exhaustion, because we are at 91%.
Yeah, because they're wiping us.
Only you.
What's their objective, by the way? What's their war goal? They're trying to... Are they trying to conquer?
I think so. Yes, conquer.
Science Division
All right.
reports a new breakthrough.
So basically, they have claims on some of those systems, so I need... Oh, I have cruisers. Yep, let's research that.
Really?
I don't have them. I have the option.
You have the option to research. That's good.
Construction
Why
complete.
are you all eating so much? Jeez, stop
Construction complete.
All right, I'm going to
They're
turn the
eating
tables
too
on them a
much.
little bit and start messing with their planets up here.
eating. Oh, fly.
What is going on? It's still not giving me the option to build the two more. Oh, I'm at command limit. That's why. Then why did you let me put it up to 3 to begin with? That doesn't make any sense. That's why I've been confused. I'm at command limit. But the fleet designer let me say that I want 3 ships.
Strange.
That's really odd. I'm not sure how that happened.
Okay, he's taking back the systems that I took. Because I had to back off my fleet because it's too damaged. However, it can stay here for a while.
Alright, so I basically need to build up my command limit however I can, and I don't know that there's anything I can do to set that higher. Yeah, nothing really that I can do in terms of command limit, in terms of like policy. My admin cap is also
Inbound
really
message
suffering.
traffic.
Ah, the Everite Mandate has asked for association status. You want to say yes?
Yes.
That's good
I've
news.
been improving relations with them.
Yeah, that's clearly having an effect.
Taking evasive action.
Ah, damn it. I think their fleet might have just caught up with mine.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I see them. Black Tide.
I'm gonna fight them and try and stop them here because I've got my station to help me out. Yes. Okay, good. I reduced their fleet power by at least 500. All right, high war exhaustion.
Oh,
That's
no.
not good. I really need to take those systems back, otherwise they're going to take territory from me.
Exactly. So that means I need to get back in there. Oh, I've lost so many corvettes, though. Let's think about this.
I would love to have a second fleet, Xanth. Unfortunately, I am pretty much at my naval cap with my one fleet. That's the problem. I can't build more ships right now. Believe me, that's the one thing I want right now. I want more ships because I have alloys to build them. So, yes, of course. But it's not in the cards. Thankfully, though, Jugrad is done building up, and it's now a much stronger station. I wish all of my stations had been that strong to begin with, because we would have been able to hold. We were so close to being built up, and then they attacked. Yeah, no, it's a good idea, Xanth. I mean, you're absolutely right. I need to do that, but it's just, unfortunately, not in the cards at the moment.
Hope you're comfortable in bed, Luke, with your computer.
All right, my fleet has returned to Seoul, and I'm going to try and retake some of the systems that they took from me in the south, because I don't want to lose any of those. Thankfully, they haven't taken the planet for the systems that they invaded.
They didn't take any armies with them, did they?
Nope.
Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet.
Okay, so now they are... Oh, no, they're not. I thought they were flying towards my territory with a fleet and an army, but they aren't. Weird. Very strange decision-making, AI. Very strange.
All right, so you can see my new ships being produced in Seoul, and now the upgrades are going through very quickly. It's satisfying to watch the queue plow through that fast.
How many shipyards do you have?
I've got a bunch. I just don't have naval cap, so I can't...
Oh,
I would love to have more ships.
Ships refitted.
Like, I have the resources to build them. All right, so my station in the galactic north, Jugrad, can hold their incursion from the north. I'm going to try and start hitting back against the southern area here before we have 100% war exhaustion for too much longer.
That's bad.
Yeah, I'm going to try to avoid that whole 100% war exhaustion thing, if we can. Keywords being if. If.
Well... So what's this fleet? 2,300? Oh my, they have 3 fleets coming towards me.
All right.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Well, I'm about to distract them, I promise you that.
They're basically going to do the same to me what they just did to you. However, I don't want to lose territory, though.
Oh, I had a scientist die. That's why that one's not working. Okay.
Okay, I should have done that more efficiently, but whatever.
All right, I'm starting to
Science
take back
Division
territory from
report
them.
success.
I've got a 10%. Yes! Naval cap. Good lord. I'm starting to regret that decision I made. Remember when I asked you, I was like, hey, do you think I should do something for naval cap, or should I do... Not blaming it on you, because I agreed with you. But we made the same decision, where it was either naval cap or the fleet training facility, totally should have gone naval cap, because that would have doubled my naval cap. Doubled.
But I said that you should get naval cap.
You said the second one, which was
Yeah, that was naval cap.
Nope, it was fleet command. Don't try and revise history, Drew.
I meant naval cap.
I believe you.
Okay, so they are coming towards me, but I can fend them off here at Tau Ceti.
Okay.
Ooh, I have found some marauders.
Good.
You know what, though? This would be very useful.
Okay, we can actually use the... There's a marauder faction up to... Actually, they're right here. Hang on.
Yeah, they're already raiding. Oh, here, those guys, yeah.
Yeah. We have no rivals, though, currently.
I just did it. No, I don't have enough energy. Ah!
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah, very.
That's dumb.
I can do something about that. I can get enough. Let's see. Boom.
What's this
there
about
you go.
Mercenaries?
Yep, I hired
Science Division report success.
Yeah, now it says they're in the middle of a raid. All right, we have shields now. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and select FTL inhibition, obvious reasons. How close am I to finishing that naval cap? 31 months. We don't have that much time.
I don't think they're ever going to come to Tau Ceti, though, because it's too strong. But I can't take them on without the starbase.
Did I just have a new tradition pop up? Yeah, I did. Base trade protection for trade routes increased. I'll take that. Earth has a steady population growth issue. I suppose that's not an issue, but
Really?
I'm having to resettle pops pretty regularly off of Earth. Let's see. I'll put you...
Oh, okay, yeah. I luckily haven't been doing that yet. One proud Bavarian says I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good time. You have a good night. One proud Bavarian. Sleep well. Thank you for coming in. Oh, Robert's computer is updating. Why is it updating? It's too old to update. It should be updating.
All right, I'm about to take back one of the big stations to the south that they've taken from me, and I think I've got it. Unless they send a fleet in to defend it, in which case I'm screwed.
I am going to make a move as well and see if I can find them.
Good. I'm going to do research labs on Antiocha. Anything to speed up research at this point. Good God. All right, I think we
that
got
bad?
it. Yep. All right, good. I actually have have shipyards at the Shrudma station that I just retook, so I will be able to rebuild my fleet and repair it at the stuff that at the place that I just conquered.
Good job.
Hey, clan. Yeah, I don't live stream regularly, but hey, good to see you too. But Drew had a crazy idea yesterday that we should live stream today, and I actually had time, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So that's more or less what happened. And now I'm here, and we're having fun. Well, fun is subjective. We're having fun, but we're getting our butts kicked. So
we are getting our butts kicked. But you have a fleet in your north, at your north again, 800 strong.
Yeah, the thing about them, like, I am not worried about them at the moment because I have a station that is 5,000 strong.
Refitted.
Yes, but I mean, if we go for a status quo peace, then they will take those two systems from you.
Oh yeah, but I'm focused on the systems in the south that they currently hold because they have claims on those. So I'm trying to get those first.
Oh, sorry.
What's the matter? What happened?
Get out! Get out! Get out! I just jumped into a system with a fleet. I didn't see it before.
Run away!
Actually, I could take them, but I don't know what's gonna be coming in. So no.
Run away!
I know! I need more sublight. What is it?
Okay, I am absolutely gonna build more.
Forgot.
Oh, don't quite have the alloys anymore. Finally starting to run out of alloys.
Yeah, I have the same problem. Oh, yes! All the edicts that make your ships better. Forgot about those.
Oh yeah, I've been doing those.
Thank you for reminding me.
I mentioned it when I did them. I think you were...
You did?
I think you were distracted. Yes, I did.
I must have not listened.
Yes, we do need the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. That would come in handy right now. First shalt thou pull out the holy pin. Then shalt thou count to 3. No more. No less. 3 shall be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shall be 3. 4 shalt thou not count, neither count thou 2, excepting that thou then proceedst to 3.
5? Right out.
Yes, it is. I was going to let you take that one. Callisto put in my chat in all caps, 5? Just that one line. Clan, this is Druzhnik, who is not only a longtime viewer and moderator on the channel, but also she has been covering Stellaris and some of the other... Oh, damn it! Some of the other Stellaris and Civilization and content that I cover on my channel for a long time, and she's great. We just lost territory to these bastards.
You did. I didn't.
I was right there, and now look at what they're doing. They're claiming all of my territory.
They need to pay. They need to pay. They need to pay. We need to get the Evandari into our Federation as soon as we possibly can.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna give them a gift.
Alright, I have claimed as high up into their territory as I can, and used a ton of influence to do it. I'm so pissed.
I'm gonna get there. Promise you.
They didn't take systems that were that valuable from me. That's the good news. I didn't lose anything that was bringing in tons of resources. So that's happy.
Still. Dang it. Ah. Okay. Wow, we are getting our asses kicked. How is that possible?
I'm genuinely confused. But
Science Division report success.
All right, successor.
Should we
new skills.
Hey, review our
hey, Drew,
how good is
what?
the AI?
Guess what? Guess what? I got my naval cap upgrade just in time.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Oh my God! All right, ground defense planning will also help naval cap. No, AI difficulty is fine. Captain's fine. It's just I think the dice rolled against us this run when that happens. So we can turn it around.
I'm gonna kill them. We promised you that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna murder him right in the face. It's gonna happen.
Right in the face.
Okay. Again, they didn't take...
Battle debris secured.
Are you gonna continue talking or no?
Hang on. I had to make a decision. They didn't take any economically valuable planets, systems. They took systems that kind of annoy me, but they didn't do anything that's going to make them much stronger than me. And now I have cruiser research brewing, and I can build ships, and I can start hitting them harder. So it's just a matter of having an economy with this little territory that can support that many ships.
Exactly, that's a problem.
But I already have claims on their entire southern half. Okay. So,
oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I have claims too, so that's good. And I can claim more even if I want to.
Right, I'm upgrading.
Ships refitted.
And I also, like...
Ships refitted.
I've got stations going up now that will actually...
Ships refitted.
Be well positioned
Ships
to help
refitted.
defend against this. So I'm going to go ahead and build a station at Anachronus.
Ships refitted.
Anachronus,
Ships refitted.
This is...
Ships refitted.
Oh, it's actually...
That's a
There's
whole
no
other
R.
debate.
Refitted.
It's Anaconus.
Oh, well, then there's no debate.
Ships refitted.
There's no R.
Ships refitted.
Didn't notice that. There's no R. Okay.
Ships refitted.
I need to build a civic...
Ships refitted.
Cave mushrooms. Let 'em
Ships
all
refitted.
die.
Ships refitted.
Cave mushrooms.
Ships refitted.
Funny.
Yeah, they're
Ships
going
refitted.
to get murdered really hard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ships refitted.
they are.
Ships refitted.
We need... Do I have farming subsidies or stuff like that? No. And I also don't have the building thing.
All right, let's have our first cruiser. We'll have a broadside, an artillery class cruiser to start.
You know what? I'm not even researching cruisers yet.
If I go quiet, it's because Synthetic God is playing right now, and I'm very excited. There's a certain proportion of my chat that's about to start headbanging.
Really? That's good.
Oh yeah. You can't.
Thank you,
not.
Luke, for the
Or at least
reminder.
head bobbing.
Oh dear. Okay, my research is very slow. I need to do something about that.
Yeah, I've been trying to work on that problem. And hopefully it will start turning around.
I'm gonna change my laws.
Excellent.
My trade policy to consumer benefits. I think I can do that. Yes.
Science Division. Port.
Ooh, Sifcat, you going to bed? Is that really true? If so, have a good night.
Science Division
Thank you for
reports a
coming in.
new breakthrough.
Okay. Got some science decisions to make. Let's see. I need something that can bolster my freaking naval, or not naval cap, but command limit, and I don't have it yet. I guess I'll go for the admin cap boost because I need it. Let's go ahead and research complexes.
Construction complete.
I do have some gases that I need to start gathering there.
Gases. So childish. Worth it.
We're adults. Grown.
So they say. Finding anchorages. Oh yeah, now you can finally build this thing. There you go.
All right, I've got my new 7 stations built. When I retake my old one, which I freaking will, I'm actually going to be over on cap until something
Foreign
happens that
powers are
increases the
engaging in
cap.
active hostilities.
Okay, the acceptance of the Everites is at minus 107, mostly because of my war philosophy, but also because of the distance, minus 33 for distance.
Huh.
But maybe you can ask them now.
Yeah, their acceptance is only negative 40 from me.
Okay, good.
But they don't like that our war philosophy allows for wars of aggression. And guess what? We're going to be committing some wars of aggression, so they're just going to have to freaking deal with that.
What do you do to get their acceptance up? Because minus 40 is not that much.
Yeah, hang on. I can probably... I don't have an envoy I can send them, but I can... Oh, I've encountered new aliens. Interesting. I've actually got a couple of projects that I need to queue up now that we're not in the middle of a war, and I can get back to that. All right, so what I can do is trade a bunch of stuff. So I've got... What do I have the most of? I've got a ton of rare crystals. I'm going to give them just a lump sum of rare crystals.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Construction
okay, now
complete.
they are claiming all of my systems. Actually, no,
Construction
that's the Gagasi.
complete.
Uh-oh. Please tell me they're not going to be next. Hostile, but only superior instead of overwhelming.
Ships refitted.
That's good.
All right, I am giving them 217. Their approval rating of that trade was 217.
Special project complete.
Ooh, that's nice.
Their acceptance is now negative 30, so that helps somewhat.
Okay, good.
Moving the needle in kind of the right direction. I just need more command limit, because without command limit, I can't really change my situation that I have right now all that much. Okay, I've got crime. I'm going to build precinct houses to start dealing with this on Earth, because it's annoying me. And I'm also going to resettle even more pops to, this time, Illyria. Nice. And as a result, we can now build more on Illyria. We've got not as much crime here. Gas extraction wells, yes, please. And I also need to build, looks like, a city district. Ithaca just needs...
Oh, we're losing a lot
Special
of...
project complete.
I just had a ton of pop-ups come up. You're losing a lot of what?
Food. Minus 32 a month.
I can send you food if you get low, so just manage it and let me know if you need a bailout.
Well...
Do you need it?
Minus 33 is a lot.
I know.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Okay, hang on.
Do you need anything in return? I have a lot of consumer goods.
Hang on. I've got like a million pop-ups, and now one of my planets has low stability, and I've just met the Zeracorp. Give me a second. I've got to try and get... It's a little bit crazy. We accept your protection. Okay, that's that. You're free to go. That's that. Sorry, I can't read through these things, chat, but too much happening at once. Now, critical resource shortage. Yes, due to consumer goods. I'm well aware. And a bunch of edicts just
Third
expired.
ascension perk.
Okay. How are you doing on consumer goods?
I have a lot.
Okay, that's our trade then.
Yes, you want that? Okay.
Yeah, if you go ahead and just propose a trade of how much food you need. I've got 7,000 versus however many consumer goods you're willing to give me for that, and then I'll take it.
Science Division reports
the
a new
joy
breakthrough.
of early game economy in wartime. Yes, precisely. Precisely. That's what we're living with right now. Let's see. I think
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Cruiser build speed. Yes, more breakthroughs. Thank you.
Construction complete. Inbound message traffic.
It says your acceptance was 4.
Got it.
It's a good deal.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have some time to fix this.
All right, I'm going to build a couple of generator districts on Illyria because evidently we need energy, and I am still over on my Empire Sprawl. Might be able to fix that soon-ish.
I am not any longer. That's weird.
That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Construction complete.
These guys are growing rapidly. Fine.
God, I've got so many rare crystals. That's the one nice thing, because that system I have that's providing them to me, I can sell those and get so much. Okay. Let me finally go ahead and build... I got a fleet academy and an anchorage building, so I'll have more to build there soon.
So I have people suggesting I use favors, or we use favors to force the Everites into the, what's it called? Federation?
Into the Federation? Yeah, favors, I think, I haven't messed around with that too much yet, but that tracks with what some suggestions I've got in Final Federation 2 a lot.
But how do you then do that? I guess, like,
so basically,
that?
we, like,
we need a lot of favors, though. Yeah, sorry.
Do we?
Go on. Well, one favor reduces it by 5 for me, so I think it would be more useful if you were to do it. But, their acceptance is minus 101 right now for me.
Yeah, acceptance is negative 30 for me. So
that would be...
Yeah, let me...
favors? That's a lot of favors.
How many did you say?
6, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. Hang on. Let's see how many rare crystals I have. I still have a bunch of rare crystals. They really liked when I gave them rare crystals last time. Yep, this is easy. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to say 7 favors just for good measure.
Okay. That will really help, having another partner.
All right, now let's see if that works. Invite to Federation. Thank you for that suggestion. This is glorious. All right, confirm. Vote yes.
Yes.
Got him.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Good.
Fan
the tulip
freaking-tastic. Very good. All right, so I have some...
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
upgrade my
Construction
resource buildings
complete.
All right, I'm glad you're giving me more naval cap game, but until you give me more... okay. Off-world trading company is a really good idea, but I need... Yeah, I guess I'll go with the naval cap upgrade because I need it. But I need fleet command limit to upgrade the most. That's what I need in my life right now, I'm just saying.
You know what? I can start building my second fleet.
Yep,
Or build
I am probably going to do that. Let's see.
Aw, my admiral just died. Right in front of me.
Sad day.
Ships refitted.
Oh, I never saved the fleet that I'd made. Great. No, I did. I just didn't make it.
Yeah, I've designed my cruisers, but I can't quite incorporate them into my first fleet yet because of the number of ships I have. I may actually wait to incorporate them at all until I've increased these numbers. Hang on. What am I doing? 6 and 3 for now? Yeah, I'll do that. Bit of an interesting fleet composition at the moment. I'm going to eventually upgrade it to 6 corvettes of each class, and then I have 4 of each destroyer class, and I have 2 destroyer
Construction
designs.
complete.
So, a bit under committed. Oh, my command limit actually is higher now. It must have just gone up. So now I can finally build those ships. Perfect.
Should see about getting the migration treaty with the Endrinites. They're lithoid. Yeah, I think I already have a migration treaty with them, Robert. See, I already have one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I should open my borders to them, I suppose. That could have helped in the first place. So the other federation, how is that doing?
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
Ooh.
I am so laser focused on getting my ships built up right now.
There's 3 of them in there too. The Estwani, the Galactic Zikmok, and the Rathelian Coterie. Where are the Estwani?
Yeah, I'm looking for them too. I was literally
Oh,
looking...
there.
Where?
All the way up north. Up north. Completely
Oh
up
yeah,
north.
the United Estwani Commissariat. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Classes 2 is forming. I'm going to go ahead and give the order.
RG.
All right, going to recruit a leader for this second fleet. Looks like I do have one that's going to reduce upkeep. That's perfect. All right, I do have my research labs on Earth upgraded, which is nice and helpful. So, all right, I've got another tradition.
I needed anchorages, but I don't, because I have, Oh, I found the Psionic Archive!
Really?
What does that do? Contact the spirit of Jabaksti to seek guidance in different matters. Should we try that?
Is that a relic?
Yes.
Yeah, see what happens.
Ask Jabaksti about matters martial. Oh, ship weapons damage plus 20% if I do that. Okay, I'm not at war right now.
Yeah, don't do that yet.
Matters of state. Stability plus 5, edict cost minus 10%, and governing ethics attraction plus 25%.
Excellent. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Pretty nice, pretty nice.
Man, I need both alloys and civilian industries. I'm going to go for civilian industries on this planet because that's one of my shortages.
Diesels? Why am I not getting the cruiser option?
Construction complete.
Because RNGesus is a jerk.
I know. That would really help us, though, if I also had cruisers.
Lord M, I've got my design set to auto-upgrade, so as long as there is sufficient power, which last time I checked there is, because we've been upgrading to the best fusion reactors first, they do in fact have the latest technology automatically. Now, one thing I can check, nope, I don't really have anything worth putting into the accessory slots just yet. Senate currently in recess, and we've passed collective waste management.
Yes, we have.
Can't believe I only have 4 colonies. This is so weird. This is a true... I'm going to just shut up about being forced to play tall in Final Federation 2, because that's nothing compared to this.
That's very tall. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colonies. It's also not that many. Cruisers! Yes!
Good. About damn time.
Finally. Oh, somebody's coming downstairs. Hey, puppy!
Papa?
How you doing?
Yeah. Hi. Hi. Okay. Woke up the kitty.
Oh yeah, for sure, Eric. Habitats. Absolutely. We just don't have them yet. Yeah, the consumer goods situation is not good in my case. What'd you say?
Oh, I had a comment saying, how is Planet Luke doing from Luke? Doing well. You pupsikins. I know you don't want to show your face on cam.
I think my civilian industry is... Okay. That didn't seem to help too much. That's obnoxious. Alright, so I could set up a trade for exotic gases that would allow me to continue upgrading my research buildings, and I think I'm going to do it.
Oh, forgot about that.
Construction complete.
Right? Let's...
Mm-hmm. Yes, I need to do the same things. What would I need? Everything. Well, I'm getting gases soon, so crystals and motes.
Yep. Alright, so that's
I don't think I
gonna
have
happen.
either in my
Construction
corridor. That's stupid.
Yeah, I try not to eliminate my surplus with building upgrades.
Yeah. But I also like to start these trade deals early so that you have improved opinion.
Yes. Alright, new slot on Earth, and I feel like this could be a pretty helpful decision. We do already have a stronghold. I don't have resource silos. I have 2 research labs already. Yeah, need to go ahead and build a second administrative office. I'm surprised I don't have that on Earth already, but that should help a lot. Because we are way over on admin cap. It's unusual to be over on admin cap when you're playing tall. That's the opposite of what should be happening.
Yeah, I can't invite Zelmyrus to the Federation DJ slide because they are a scion of the Emothern Archivists, so we first have to get rid of those guys, but those are Archivists, so I'm pretty sure that they would whip our butt. I don't even know where they are.
That's a pretty good guess.
Oh, they are. Ugh! But yeah. There's
Powerful.
no way we can do that. Yep, they are next to the Everites. Ooh, Lord M has just figured out why we still have crime on our planets. Let us know. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out myself. Yeah, it's clearly because there's not enough Captain Planet. I agree. That's exactly why. We need more Don Cheadle.
I think the Lord is going to tell us.
By the way, if you hear me saying, this applies not only to you, but everyone listening, if you hear me saying Don Cheadle in reference to Captain Planet, and you have not watched Don Cheadle as Captain Planet, for the love of God, pause both streams. We'll still be here when you get back. Go watch that on YouTube right now, and come back and see me.
Will we, though?
You're welcome.
Will we, though?
Oh, they will. Even if they don't understand, they will. Don Cheeto, best Captain Planet ever.
Cheetos!
Don Cheeto, I've never heard that. Cheadle, Cheadle. Not Don Cheeto. I'm sure you were making that joke on purpose, but just in case people don't actually know how to spell it, there you go. They have adjusted now.
Never
They
made
get more
jokes on
angry
purpose.
when you don't have housing and jobs for them and amenities.
Science
and they get very
Division
pissed off at
report
you now.
success.
Huh.
Yeah, but... Oh. Arumis. Oh yeah, I am lacking amenities. I guess that's it. Let's give them some luxuries and see if that fixes the crime. Oh yes, it does fix crime. You are completely right.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm going to boost city district housing
Science Division
to
report
see if that
success.
helps. Now, please give me something. Nope, I'm still not getting any tech that will give me... Okay. I have gene tailoring. I'm going to go ahead and go for that.
Hey, I'm getting that too.
I'm going to go ahead and go for that. Penn Galactic Recycling Initiatives. Are we supporting? Are we opposing? Do we care?
Okay, so you just started the research on gene tailoring. How many months is it going to take you?
34 months.
How many?
34. 34.
Okay, I'm way behind on research.
Yeah, the only reason I've sped up at all is that I've built research labs on more planets than I typically do.
Right.
And I've upgraded them as well, literally by setting up a trade deal in order to make that happen. And I'm finally getting my admin cap back up. We have low Federation cohesion, apparently.
I know. Why?
I don't know.
We have enough.
Maybe the spiritualist jerks to my galactic northwest?
Low fleet contribution. Oh, ow. Rotation succession type.
Ships
From
refitted.
members from ethics. Yeah, it's the ethics problem indeed.
Ships refitted.
But
Ships refitted.
we might be
Ships
able to do something
refitted.
about that soon.
I apologize for the ship refit
Ships
spam
refitted.
update. I can't wait till they
Ships
fix this, Drew,
refitted.
but when you're
Ships
upgrading...
refitted. Ships refitted.
Because it doesn't count platforms
refitted.
as a fleet, and
Ships
you click the
refitted.
upgrade button to upgrade your platforms,
Ships refitted.
every single time it finishes upgrading
Ships
one
refitted.
platform, it goes, ships refitted, and it
Ships
spams
refitted.
that audio cue.
Ships refitted.
Oh, yes.
Ships
yes,
refitted.
I know that one.
And
Yes,
there's-
that's really annoying.
Ships
There's
refitted.
no way to really
Ships
around it.
refitted.
Yes.
Ships refitted.
and you need, especially in
Ships
situations
refitted.
like the one I'm in right now, you need those platforms. So it's
Ships
like, what are you
refitted.
gonna do?
You do.
Ships refitted.
So I'm going to be targeting the
Ships refitted.
Hasselhoff Covenant, those birds.
Ships
They might
refitted.
be able and willing to join our federation. And Luke says, I figured out how those one-eyed birds, so that's the Covenant, eat when they have super long tongues that they swing in the air like helicopter blades to catch insects.
Science Division report success.
Thanks, Corsair. Appreciate that. Notice that. I had one of my commenters just go, hey, Hadrian, your ships have been refitted, just so you know. Troll.
Great complete. Great complete. Upgrade
Yep.
complete.
Ships refitted. Ships refitted. Ships refitted. I just thought I'd keep it going because we hadn't heard it enough in the past 30 seconds of gameplay. Oh, consumer goods is even worse now. I'm guessing because of my research upgrades.
Ships refitted.
Oh my god, here we go again. Let me sell some. Yeah, I've got to do
Hang on,
something.
hang on. Stop. Don't. Hang on.
Oh.
Stop.
You're going to send me stuff?
Yeah.
Yay, thanks. Thanks, friend.
You're welcome.
It's just because I upgraded my research buildings. They consume consumer goods.
Inbound message traffic.
Oh god, no. I just had someone
What?
say, every time the ships are refitted, take a drink. No! The stream would be
Science
over
Division
so
reports
fast.
a new breakthrough.
They didn't specify what kind of drink, though, so you could take a sip of water.
I'm pretty sure I knew what they were implying.
Well, you have to say it out loud. Otherwise, it doesn't
Ships
count.
refitted.
See, now you can't unhear it. Like, everyone who's watching my channel, like, and had just heard the spam, like, even though the spam is over, now every time it plays for something else, it's just like, stop. Or like develop a Twitch.
Science Division
Yeah,
reports
exactly.
a new
Take a drink.
breakthrough.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish sensor research because we kind of need that. Thank you for the consumer goods. It'll help for a bit. I'm in slightly dire straits when it comes to those at the moment, but I should be able to upgrade some stuff before long that'll help with that. I just can't research any more labs at the moment. Or I can't build any more research labs, I should say.
The Gagas hegemony is being trashed. You should go take a look.
By whom?
The other Federation?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. The Zikmok
Yeah.
Commonwealth is just running through them. But the Zikmok Commonwealth also is kind of... They're squeezed up against the galactic core.
Yeah, they don't
And so
have
they're
territory.
kind of like... They might feel like they're kind of stuck.
I wonder where they would get that feeling from.
Who knows? No, Chris, you don't understand. You're not supposed to drink the disinfectant. You're supposed to inject it. That's how it cures the corona, if you hadn't heard. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard not to hear, even across the Atlantic.
I can imagine.
We had some face palms here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it hurts me even to talk about.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yep.
Do you have gateway and wormhole tech? No, I do not yet have that. I do think we should probably stop soon so that you can eat and I can sleep.
Okay. What time is it now?
So-
6:54? Do you want
Yep.
to... You know what? It's up to you. Like, if you want to go ahead and serve, let that be our, like, wind down morning. Like, let me know when you're ready to stop and I'll keep an eye on the clock. You think in another 10 minutes, 20
Goes-
minutes? What's
Let's go to
soon?
7.
Okay.
Very soon.
5-minute warning.
5-minute warning.
And
Yes.
we'll see if we can
there.
at least get some more stuff built up. The consumer goods situation is ridiculous.
Science Division reports success.
Yeah, for me, it's like exactly the other way around with food. However, how much energy are you making a month?
I'm at negative 74.
Energy?
Yes. Don't worry, I'll turn it around. I finally got command limit research, by the way.
Ooh.
I'm going to go ahead
I was
and
gonna say
research
you could change your economic trade policy thing, but no.
There is one thing that I can do right now to help with consumer goods, and I'm going to do it. And that is I am removing the wasteful trait because my gene modification just
New
finished.
sit rep.
It's going to be done in
So that
13
means-
months. Just kidding,
Mine is
15 months. I don't know why it does that.
5 months for me. Cruisers in 15 months. Yay!
Sweet.
I'm gonna get really strong then.
Oh, I
Just
just
watch
sold
me.
so many more consumer goods than I meant to. I meant to buy them. Damn it.
Oh no, really?
Stupid move. Yeah, I just misclicked. Just absolute mindless moment. Wasn't thinking. Absent-minded click. That's the word I was looking for. Absent-minded. Let me go ahead and sell some minerals
Inbound
then.
message traffic.
Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to build another city district on Illyria.
So to all the viewers, either on my channel or on Hadrian's, how are you liking this live stream so far? And what would you like to see next? When we begin?
Shut up, Red Cap. I see you. Got one of my Athena and Hadrian crossover people making fun of my total noob move over here. But yeah, same question to my viewers. Like, let us know what you're thinking of this. Because, I mean, this is our play style. Drew and I are both, like, super casual players. Like, we enjoy, you know, just the immersiveness of these type of games. So,
Science Division
obviously, I've had
reports
some
success.
adjustment just to the multiplayer playstyle with this being my first time playing multiplayer. So that would change. But like in terms of just the feel of it, the vibe of it, if you like it, let us know. And when we find time, we can definitely make a note to continue streaming. Yes, I got civilian
Put the
fabricator research.
suggestions. Ooh, good, nice.
Special project complete.
Oh no, clan, you're supposed to pause every time we make a decision. It's just that because there are two people playing, it's kind of... It would be jarring, not only to us as players, but to viewers, to have the pausing constantly. Plus, Drew is in control of the pausing, so it's difficult to communicate it as well.
You can try to pause. I think
No,
you can pause.
I can't.
Oh, you've tried? I think you can.
Oh no, I just paused. Hang on. I just paused the...
Yeah, you did. See? There you go.
No, that wasn't me though.
It wasn't me. It's you.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you
Yeah.
can click that to pause, but hitting spacebar to pause doesn't work.
It doesn't work in multiplayer, no.
Okay. And that makes sense because it's such an instinctive button press for regular players.
Ships refitted.
Exactly.
Here comes the spam.
Ships refitted. Ships
I
refitted.
mean, I figure
OG
if we're about to
modification
sign
points.
off,
Ships refitted.
I might as well spam us
Ships
with ship
refitted.
refitted notifications one more time.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I've got pretty much universal support and I would say enthusiasm over here on my side. Drew, how about you? Are all the
Same thing.
naysayers over there with you? Is that what's going on?
Nope. Lord M is saying I'm enjoying it. I want to see part 2. Fantastic stream. Love it. So, no. So far, so good.
Yay, look at us. We did
Look
a
at
thing.
us.
Ships refitted.
Go. I'm changing all the Rumians to be proper. Apply
Yeah.
template.
I'm just glad I finally have 2 fleets. Like, I feel like if those guys were to try that mess on me again, I have stations built up with defense platforms that would be hard for them to hit. Well, there's actually my new one doesn't have defense platforms yet, so I got to work on that. But I would actually be able to defend myself against their nonsense, which I would have been able to do with like a few more years.
Ships refitted.
A lot of that first war, what just happened to us, comes down to timing. If we had
Yes.
had 6 more months to a year more game time, they wouldn't have been able to do that. Like,
Yes, that's true. That is completely true. But
Okay.
still, they got to do it. And I got my cruiser, so
Yeah.
I guess in the next live stream, I'm going to be adding them to my fleet, just as Hadrian is doing as well.
well, I have some
Science
good news. We're
Division
ending on a good
reports
note.
a new breakthrough.
I am officially queuing up. Okay, I'm going to contribute a human pop to those dudes. I got my upgrade for fabricators, so I think we can go ahead and
New
pause it here.
species variant available.
We've completed the modification to the human species too. That's perfect. So the consumer goods situation should resolve itself at the beginning of the next. Do you want to save the game so that we can have a point to come back to?
Saving the game is just a ridiculous suggestion.
Please? Please? I mean, I don't want to just like completely throw everyone off by starting fresh next time.
It's saved.
Or how about we play
No.
offline for a few hours tomorrow since you're off and just not tell anyone what happened and then act like it didn't happen and then do a part 2. That seems like the best possible move that we could make as first time streaming partners. Agree?
That sarcasm?
Agree? Oh no, perfectly serious.
Oh, seriously? Why would we do that?
No. Oh, goodness. Go to sleep. You're so tired, you're not even picking up on my sarcasm.
I enjoy my Sheldon moments.
They
Let me
happen.
have my Sheldon moments.
Yeah. Oh, you're allowed. You're allowed. Sheldon moments are always allowed. Well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I say this both to the Legion and to all of the Rumians over listening on Drew's side. It's been just a pleasure to hang out with you guys. Drew, pleasure playing with you.
Yes.
Get some sleep. I know you need it. It's
I will.
Much later for you than it is for me. Thankfully, not too late. 7, so
1 a.m.
1 a.m. for you? That's not too bad. Get some rest. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. And yeah, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, you too. Thank you for playing, and to both the Rumians and the Legion, thank you for coming in. And I guess all we can say is stay tuned for the next one, because we don't know when it's going to happen. So
Yeah. It's beholden to 2 very busy people's schedules, but you know we've got the quarantine,
Yes.
as we've said many times this stream, and that does give us a little bit of wiggle room with regard to having open blocks of time. So we'll see.
exactly. So we're gonna do our best, and when we come back, we're gonna kill them all.
Yeah.
That's my closing words.
Or we're gonna die trying. All right. Well, you guys have a great night, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
for watching.